split.
There you go.
All right, we should be live. We should be.
Oh shit!
I hope so.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
No, that was a joke for you two, Lefty. It was a joke. God damn it.
Okay.
It's okay, jokes
buddy.
are lost on
You're good.
everyone.
It's okay.
No
We're
one
live?
gets it.
That's not why you call it starts right now.
For you, the president.
That's not why you called. Hosted by Lefty. I deserve to be blown. Dr. Chiz. One more chance. And as always, Hutch. You make me want to smoke. Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. It's That's Not Why You Called.
And here we go.
That was good.
3 cups of coffee one morning. That's what that was.
I like that.
3 cups of coffee. Anyway, welcome everybody to the first ever episode of That's Not Why You Called. Brand new podcast on the scene, taking it over. We're kicking ass, taking names, but no prisoners. We're taking names, but not any prisoners. Anyway, welcoming all of you to the show. I am Lefty. To my, I guess, to the right of my perspective, we have our good buddy Hutch. He is here. You can follow him on Twitter at Oh My God It's Hutch. All the way across over there is at Dr. Chiz. He's our co-host. You can follow him at Dr. Chiz on Twitter. And of course, our lovely producer Katie is back after a few work conflicts. She is back. You can follow her on Twitter at Little Miss Katie, K-I-T-Y. That's right, the Lefty Show died. Finally, we got some good bullets. The last ones were bad, but we got some good bullets, and it's dead. It's gone, done. That's not why you called for now. Until I get sick of this group, and then I start my own the Lefty Show back up. Like when
It'll
I tell,
happen.
yeah, it
It'll
will.
happen.
Like we'll
I
break
promise
up,
you,
and then we'll just be like, oh, whatever. And
You'll pull a Justin Timberlake and start frosting your tips. I'll get overweight and develop a cocaine addiction. Just all normal stuff.
Which one was that? Was that Joey Fatone?
No, I just assumed one of them did. I
Okay.
don't really know for sure.
Who's going to be the gay one? That's got to be Chiz. Chiz is going to be like, I'm gay. And everybody's like, yeah, we know. We know.
Gay sex doesn't
Wow.
You've been gay.
Exactly. Exactly.
You want to go ahead and explain to people where the name came from? I saw a couple of those comments.
Really? People still don't know? That's not why you called.
It's been a while since we did that.
Oh, yeah,
episode.
that's right.
Yeah,
Because
it's
this transition has taken well over 3 or 4 months.
This is a sharp transition. It just
Yeah, it was.
happened so fast I had no time to decompress, you know.
Well, hey, in geological terms, it happened like that.
You're geological? Yeah.
Geological terms. In terms of like a...
Motherfucking smart shit. You think you're so smart.
I didn't
with
know.
your
I didn't pay
mouth.
attention to that class. I have no idea. There was it was this era followed by this then, and then the Palean.
Why don't you tell me more about Stephen Hawking?
I will, Dick. You know what? Not many people can drunkenly ramble on about quantum mechanics,
Not many people can, and
can.
you pulled it off just fine.
and I
Yeah.
How
did.
many people can even pronounce quantum mechanics?
Quantum mechanics is pretty cool. And then
Quantum computing is cool.
quantum computing also very cool, but also very scary because then computers get really, really powerful, really, really fast.
Is quantum physics, is that what they were talking about in What the Bleep Do We Know? Did you guys see that movie?
No, I didn't.
No.
Possibly.
No, you guys never? You should see that movie then. Never
Okay.
mind.
We'll check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, quantum computing, pretty like because then at that point, no password ever is safe, none. Because the quantum computer
It's
just
on
goes
and off at the same time.
right. Well, it's not.
Wait,
It's not only
explain
on
this
and
to me?
off at the same time. It is in
It's
all
in two
different
states.
positions. No. It's not just 2. It's in every possible
Well, it's
position.
in all possible. It's not just 1 and 0.
Because when you get into quantum computing, you have to talk about quantum particles, and then there's entanglement, and you have to talk about entanglement and how that allows you to do computing stuff, and it's really complicated.
Quantum computing is awesome, but it's not very applicable for just normal.
Yeah,
consumer
you
use.
do stuff like weather patterns. You can map weather patterns. You can, map the human genome immediately. Everybody knows everything, and then what genetic conditions can develop from this or that.
We've already proven the basis of this name. I just want to go ahead and point that out.
We've
Because
Oh,
we
yeah.
were gonna start.
But that's not why you
explaining
called.
where the
That's
name
not why
came
you
from.
called.
That's
Because
right.
that's not why you called. Because we wanted to talk about. That's not why you called. See, thank you, Chiz. Very good. See, you do have a purpose on this show. That's why
Chiz
you're
banana. Chiz banana.
Split.
Thank you.
Hutch was still a little
We're all
bit freaked
good.
out by it. He's like, "What is that? What does it mean?"
Just tell me what it means live on the show. What is
Okay.
banana?
At the beginning of the show,
It's a
Katie.
euphemism.
Yeah, I was talking about my banana splits. Katie's. Never mind.
Wow. Wow.
Ah.
That's what I figured. That's
no,
what I was saying.
No. It was Katie had internet troubles for whatever reason. Her internet sucked with like Google Hangouts, and so
Really bad.
like she would get like horribly desynced, like 30, 40 seconds behind. And so I was like, just off the top of my head, I'm like, banana split. Come up with a 2-word phrase, and I'm like, Katie, when I say banana, as soon as you hear banana, say split. And so I would say banana, and then it became a joke where how long Chiz and I would count between me saying banana and her saying split.
And they'd basically just sit there and pick on me the whole time.
Oh, it was fucking hilarious. It would be like a
It was
minute.
pretty funny.
It was funny.
Well, then I don't want to have that with you, Chiz. I think it should be apple and then you say pie.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Apple. See, that wasn't fast, man. Now I feel
Pie.
like you're not really into my apple pie.
He's fucking with you.
I-
You know what? Screw it. Banana split's still better than apple pie. Anyway, that's not why you called.
Apple pie is
That's
pretty
not.
fucking good.
Apple pie is good.
Whoa!
Banana splits.
Yeah, I don't know if you really can compare the two.
No, well, I mean, apple pie is good. I'm not saying apple pie is bad. I'm just saying.
You totally just took a huge steaming dump on Hutch, though.
apple pie is more than good.
Well, it
Yeah.
was either that or David Vonderhaar. It was either take a big steaming pile of drop a huge steaming pile.
Vanderhaar is my friend.
I understand that. I know. He even got you in one of the Black Ops original maps, didn't he? Wasn't there like a can of oil that said Hutch on it? It was Convoy.
I don't know how that got in there. It's not like I get an email of like why that happened. All I know is there was a big fucking
Hutch
can
oil.
that said Hutch on it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, if that was indeed, that had to be you because you and him are.
That's
buddies.
not why you called.
That's not why you called. That's
not why you
3
called.
already. But anyway, that's not why you called is something you say to recenter the discussion in a radio setting when somebody's getting off on a tangent. You say, but that's not why you called, and then they go back to their original point. And since we originally started, tangent time is a huge component of our show. We like going off on tangents and just exploring different tracks, and we think it's entertaining and funny. We thought it would be perfect. It would be a funny name to call our show. That's not why you called, because basically the entire
And we
show.
came to the consensus on a democratic vote.
Yes, it was.
want
There
to
were
see
no
this.
abstentions. It was.
Robert's Rules of Parliamentary Law were
Yeah.
strictly adhered to.
Well, it
during
was
this
either that or
process.
the Katie show.
It
It was either that or the Katie show.
No, was it the Katie show? Or
I
was
think
It
it
was. It was.
It was
yeah.
either the
Oh, it
Katie
was,
show. It went
yeah.
through a couple
Wait,
iterations.
hold on. I have
that's not
notes.
what Katie called.
Yeah, that's not why Katie called.
Oh, my
Was.
Katie called.
There were a bunch of them.
And then I wanted to temporize. I tried to temporize and compromise by saying, well, wait a minute. What if we call it That's Not Why You Called? And then we have a segment called That's Not Why Katie Called. And then she can just have
Yeah.
her own little segment where she talks about whatever the fuck it is she does.
Yeah, and
I
then
don't
she
talk,
closes it
though.
out like the. Yeah, well, you got to work on that, man. Jesus.
Get your shit together.
Yeah.
No
Producer.
pay for what we
you-
make for ourselves.
Well, do you have a knife? Are you carving that into a picnic table?
I do have a knife.
Let's not get it.
I just got this at a flea market for $10
That is not surprising.
$10.
Shit.
$10 because it was on some
$10.
dead body.
$10, man. Jesus, it'll probably dull in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but that's probably murdered like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah,
by
exactly. That's why it was such
Yeah.
a bargain.
Yeah, well,
now. Hutch walked into a police auction. He
not
thought
what
it
it
was a
called.
flea market. He's like, "Yeah, I got this brand new like Cadillac Escalade too. I don't know why it was so cheap.
yeah, I bought a brick
All
of
the
cocaine
interiors
and
were dope.
I got this white suit. It's covered a little bit in blood. He said it was Baltimore, like 2002, something like that. That was a Ray Lewis joke, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, I got a 1972 Volvo, a brick of cocaine, and this knife for like $400 at what I thought was the flea market.
You bought Liz a white Ford Bronco.
Yeah. Her ex-boyfriend had a Bronco. Thanks for bringing that up, asshole.
You know what? OJ had a no. Think of it this way: OJ had a Bronco too, and OJ definitely killed all those people.
Yeah,
So-
that doesn't make me feel any better because now I feel like her ex-boyfriend's gonna come and try and kill us or something.
you could
Good
be
thing I got
sure.
the knife.
Yeah, see? Bam! Full circle. That's not why you called. Anyway,
that's not what you called.
if you want to interact with the show, you can tweet us. Just add hashtag TNWYC. Hold on, that's not why you call. Yes, hashtag TNWYC. It used to be hashtag Lefty Show. That will not get you interacted with the show anymore. It is now hashtag TNWYC. That's not why you called, because I figured having everybody put hashtag that's not why you called would eat up a lot of the character limit on
Too big.
on tweet. Yeah, too big. I get told that a lot too by ladies. They're just like,
By the ladies?
Wait,
Really?
which ladies?
Yeah, you use the plural. You use the plural.
shit.
How many sisters do you have?
Oh.
Or do you have any?
What?
Is it like
Well,
relatives,
Rosie-
like a cousin?
Rosie Palms and her 5 friends.
Oh, right.
Whoa,
Wait, you don't have any?
shit.
Yeah.
I got the strobe light thing going on, by the way. I'm trying to.
No. I like it. It's like you're in a
festive.
club. It's like you're in a club.
We need to add some house music to
Now
this
we go
podcast.
to live to Sean
That
Hutchinson,
monster
broadcasting live from some dipshit club. I don't know.
Hey guys, I'm here at the fountain in downtown West Hollywood. Yeah!
The fountain.
I don't know. I just thought.
Hey guys, I'm here at Prey. Prey, I think, is an actual club still in LA. I don't know. I
I'm here at
watched.
Nipples and Dicks. What's up?
Yeah. It's got to be a one-word club like dollar or something.
I love you, Chiz. I love you. That's why I love you. We got a bro
I
fist
miss that?
Yeah, nipples and that was a good. That was a great Carlin reference. I like it.
Is there a club called Nipples and Dicks or something?
Oh, goodness
No,
gracious.
Chiz, explain it. Chiz, please.
It's a Carlin bit. He's like, let's just fuck all the like cutesy little names for clubs. Let's just make it real honest. Nipples and Dicks.
Yeah, I love that.
And then
Then there's a
you're
sleep and fuck.
yeah, the sleep and fuck motel.
Have you guys ever heard of motels that charge hourly rates and then get in trouble from like the cities that are like, okay, you guys need to stop doing that right now, because people would only get it to go get a prostitute for an hour.
Yeah, there's some of those out here by O'Hare. There's a lot of like,
Of course.
half hour, hourly rates. Like, I wonder what they're doing in
Yeah.
there. Especially because there's a
Wanna
lot
take
of
my
strip
family
clubs
to
in
the
that
zoo
area
for
too.
an hour.
Yeah, I just want to rest, take a nap.
Which airport is O'Hare? Is that New York?
No, Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. Yeah, it's a great airport. Been there one time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's the best airport in the world.
Fuck O'Hare.
Fuck every
you
other
have
Through
airport.
that airport.
Well, fuck O'Hare. You guys got the train that's like right attached to the airport, so you can get straight from the airplane and just hop on a train and go where you need to go.
Like into the city, or are you talking about through the terminal? Because there's a
Well, you can go like I went straight from the airport and then like I went down some escalators or something and there was like a train right there. Wasn't there? Or do I have this wrong?
I don't know. I've never taken the train into O'Hare. You can take the train into O'Hare.
Yeah, no, I took it leaving O'Hare and then going into it
yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
so,
you can take the CTA. I don't ride the CTA because I don't want to get shot.
Yeah.
But
Oh wait, what? No, really? You put Munis not to be feared. They don't fuck with you if you don't fuck with them.
no, because
don't think-
I was robbed as an 8-year-old boy on a CTA platform. At
Were you
gunpoint.
really?
Yeah.
What?
My dad and I
Shut
robbed
the
a
fuck up.
I
robs
was
an
I was 8
8-year-old?
years I was 8 years old with my dad, and a guy robbed us at gunpoint.
What did he
Really?
take from you? Like a fucking red wallet?
I had
with
it. No.
Velcro on it?
I had like a it was a puffy winter jacket, right? It was like must have been like February or March or some shit.
But
like
for
that.
an 8-year-old.
And I had a check from my grandma
Oh.
in the vest
Oh,
pocket. And
that
I
motherfucker.
kind of knew it was happening. I kind of heard because I was walking in front of my dad. My dad put his hand on my shoulder, like clamped down and stopped me. And then I heard something like, "Give me your wallet, motherfucker." And and I'm like, "Wait a minute, I know what that is. We're getting robbed." And then I'm like, "I've got this check from my grandma in my pocket. I don't want to give that up."
Yikes. So your dad had to give up his wallet and you had to give up a check from your grandma.
No, I didn't give it up. Fuck that. That dude didn't get checked from my
Oh,
grandma.
you didn't give it up?
No, I stashed that shit. He ain't
Like,
finding
you're
it.
gonna have to shoot me, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on.
he was,
my $20 check from my grandma.
This is the origin story of Lefty here. He's just never been the same after the robber stole his Tasmanian Devil action figure that he got from McDonald's or something.
I actually did have a Tasmanian Devil action figure from
Wait,
McDonald's.
did you have the one? Okay, motherfucker. Did you have the one that was It was when McDonald's had that crossover campaign with, I think, Marvel. And so they had, like, Bugs Bunny was Superman and Tasmanian Devil was Daredevil.
Yes!
But then, like, you had to have Tasmanian Devils was the only one who had like a full costume. So like you could take off the costume and it was just
You had like a helmet too that you took off. Yeah, I had that.
That was the only one that I didn't get. That was the only, and I wanted it so fucking bad, and my parents just would not take me to McDonald's that night. I had every other one, and I never forgave them. I hate my life.
There's your origin story.
Right. Yeah.
I never collected the last Mickey D's toy, and I've never been the same since.
I just hate myself now.
Yeah.
It's a hard not life.
That's not why you called.
But
I don't get to say that. That's your line. Or do I get to say that too?
I think anybody gets to say it.
Somebody has to rope it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Katie, you gotta rope it in, man. You gotta rope this shit in.
And before this, I was like, Katie, you're on Soundbite today. She's like, okay, I haven't heard one damn soundbite.
What? When did you say that?
I don't know. I said
you never said that.
Typical employee. One job, she took my job, whatever.
Yeah, Chiz was all about it. You were like, no, I can do it. It's like,
No,
okay,
I
let's
said
let Katie
I'm
do it.
capable of doing it now. I have a better computer now.
And a better camera. You look very, very pretty, as always.
New camera.
If I can
pretty much everything.
If I can mediate, Katie, you're saying that you're ready to do it now. In other words, you're saying that you'd like to do that now, right?
No.
You can't admit it. None of you can.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That's not what you called. Shit.
But anyway,
right, we're gonna have a drinking game next time this goes around. Every time you hear that, take a shot.
Every time you hear
That'll
that's
be
not
so
why you
awesome.
called. We're an hour into the show. We're all blasted out of our minds. Ah!
And half our
Probably like,
audience
I'm
has liver
asleep.
poisoning.
I won't
Chiz
be
is-
able to drink though.
Chiz is looking at
That
gay
case.
porn. Oh yeah, you're not able to drink because you are not of legal drinking age.
I'm
Only-
in Canada, so it's okay.
You're not.
I'll be
As far as I know, he's in Canada.
Yeah,
There
I
you
guess
go.
he's in Canada. He's a yeah. As far as we know, it's a.
Prove it.
Also,
Wait, Chiz, how old are you, Chiz? Oh, sorry.
he's old enough where he is. He's old enough
Okay.
where he
Yeah.
is. He's old
Okay.
enough where he is.
That's good to clarify.
Yeah. By the way, huge shout out to the guy that made all these templates and all the stuff you're going to see during breaks. You're going to see the thumbnails. I don't know his Twitter or his YouTube. Here's the thing. I asked for it last week when I thought we were going to do the show. We ended up not doing the show. I didn't write it down, and so I lost
He's
it.
retarded.
So
So
yeah,
maybe,
basically I'm an
maybe-
idiot. So dude that did the templates, please hit me up on Twitter. Give me your YouTube channel and your Twitter stuff. I'll put you in the description
And
somewhere.
we know who you are, so don't try to fake it, people.
Yeah, we know who the guy is. I just don't remember the specifics, and I'm not going to take a guess and then have some guy because this is the same person that linked as my own channel, youtube.com/lefty643 on multiple podcasts because I'm an idiot.
No, what you're doing, what you're doing. Not a lot of YouTubers do this at all. Like they'll jam it out on Twitter. I need someone to make me a thumbnail, and then they don't. There's like no credit given, like whatsoever. There's no kind of compensation whatsoever, and like it's kind of lame. So it's good. It's good to see people making the effort.
Yeah, no, this guy was great too. Like, we had a few things like it was like, okay, well, let's do it, and then he came up with a spec work, and we were like, well, could you do this? Could you do that? And he was like, okay, and then he came back, and it was there was like ad spots. He was like, you can place your ad here. Contact youtube.com/videos. And I was like, we're not really looking for sponsorship right now. Could you do another one? But keep those. But
He was on it.
but do another one where you could do this, and then some of the text was a little bit too bright, and he was just on it, just bam, 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 got it done. It was great. So I will get you links next time. So hit me up on Twitter. Not youtube.com/leftyox. That's where you're watching the show right now. Twitter.com/lefty643. That's where
There you go.
can.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, there
So
you go. It's on the screen. He put it out there for you.
yeah.
Is the 643 your area code or what is that?
No, that is a baseball double play, or what a variant of it.
The numerical value of it, or what, how does that work?
The shorthand, the scoring of it, because each position is numbered. And
Right.
so 643 is shortstop, second base, first base, double play. Or it doesn't have to be a double play. It could just be a weird ass play where the shortstop for some reason throws it to the second baseman and then the first baseman.
Man, that is so cool.
Oh.
Go on.
Yeah, we were talking about sports.
Actually, that is interesting to me. Did you play?
Go-
Did you
go Red
guys play
Sox.
baseball? Or
I did. I
at
played a
all?
lot of baseball when I was
You
growing
did.
up. hmm
Me too. I didn't get all the terminology down. But.
Oh, that's because I'm a huge fucking nerd. That's why.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you're also a huge baseball sports fan.
Yeah,
That's
I love watching the.
follows-
I love watching the game. I'm a big like sabermetrics numbers kind of guy because there's a whole like mathematical. Well, it's not like a frontier anymore because it's kind of.
Well, I watched Moneyball, so I'm basically an expert.
Right. I read Moneyball when it was a book when it first came out. I read it as the book.
Oh, did you?
I'm a Moneyball hipster, motherfucker.
You've made that apparent.
Damn right. Baseball prospectus for the
Impossible.
win.
That movie was done in me and Chiz's like backyard.
Was it?
The whole there's the
Yeah, it
East
was.
Bay. That was the East Bay. There's a scene where he's crossing over this one bridge a bunch of times in that movie, and I couldn't help but trip out and think like, I fucking know that bridge.
I've been down that bridge before.
I've been down that bridge.
Chaba! You turned into Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know why. Anyway, let's
Yeah.
Turn from a stoner into Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
Hutch did not say, I'm not in the same backyard as Hutch. I'm in Canada.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
He's in a similar architecturally inspired area.
The same
in
bridge
Canada.
up in Canada.
Well, to borrow some of Lefty's logic, geographically speaking, we're not that far apart when you look at it in the context of the whole universe.
Bam!
The universe is basically infinite and it's always expanding. We're not that far apart, guys.
The dark
Far
matter
apart.
is pushing
Oneness.
the galaxies
Oneness.
faster and faster away, and eventually it'll get to the point where they're moving too fast for the light to reach us, so that we will just be the only galaxy to our own observation.
Did they even prove that dark matter exists?
I don't know. I saw there was like an article about there was some dark matter research, some tests done on dark matter, and it was like inconclusive. They were like, well, we don't know.
There is an area where light hasn't reached and we can't see it yet, though.
Here's something I've always wondered.
Universe.
Here's something I've always wondered. Just speaking in our own solar system, like if the sun novas now,
Yeah, bye.
how long will we know? No. It'll
Oh yeah,
take a
you
while to
asked
get
me
here.
this before.
How long will we have to know before the
We would
actual
know. We
wave
would
hits
die
us?
Isn't
before
it like
we
7
would die.
seconds or something like
Yeah.
that?
It's 7.
It's 7
7
seconds.
minutes, I thought, or 7 seconds.
No, it's seconds,
No.
I believe.
Oh.
No.
It
It's a
can't be
lot. It's not
seconds. That's
seconds.
way
It's not
quicker.
7 seconds. It's
I
like
think it's
7
7.
minutes.
7 minutes.
Can we
Hold
get
on.
verified? Yeah,
Hold
there you
on.
go. There you
Let
go.
us know in the comments.
There
Katie,
you go.
producer.
There you go.
Good job.
There you go.
But my thing is, it's like, okay,
You would, but we would die before the light hit us, right?
well,
Because we
no,
wouldn't
because
see it.
it wouldn't travel faster than the light.
Yeah.
The heat might, wouldn't it?
No,
Or I
nothing
don't know.
travels.
Nothing travels faster.
Yeah,
I don't know.
nothing
You just blew my fucking mind.
Nothing.
I don't, I'm just.
You see, my thing is like, even though the light would take, because like the leading edge of whatever the radiation, let's say,
8.3 minutes.
8.3 minutes. So it would
Close
it would
enough.
take the visible light. It would take like 8.3 minutes to get here, but also the leading edge of that super
There's
wave
gamma rays and
of radiation and
the
stuff
gamma
would get here also at the same time. So it would just nova.
No,
we would-
wouldn't it? Wait, wouldn't the light get here first because it's nothing goes faster than the speed of light, and nothing goes the
Right,
same
the
as
light-
the speed of
the-
light besides light.
The light would.
So
get
we
here
would
first.
know that it's supernova, and then would come the waves
I don't think
of
so. I think
radiation.
all we would see was just a flash of. We would see a nova, but then immediately behind that light, not 8.5
it would be
minutes
a blinding
behind,
light, though.
Yeah.
we would
You
be.
wouldn't
It would
even-
just be whoop done.
The
But the
answer to
sun's
your
not going to
question,
know
you'd have to find out how fast, gamma rays and radiation travel.
the speed of light.
See,
They
this
travel at the
ties.
speed of light?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all.
Then
Really?
you're right. It would be instantaneously.
I think so.
See, but this ties into my question that
They're
because
all
our
in
sun.
light spectrum.
We need Neil deGrasse Tyson on this bitch.
Well, here's a philosophical question. I don't remember if we already had this conversation or not. But
Let's have
like,
it again. Screw it.
What is the point of like Achilles in the movie Troy, just the book what is it, Odyssey, right? Yes, the Odyssey. Yes. Achilles' character is bullshit. He's trying to have his name be remembered forever. He wanted his name to be immortal even long after he died. But if the sun's just going to destroy our planet eventually, who gives a shit? The same goes for every like megalomaniac that's ever walked the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do people want to be remembered after they die? They're not going to know that people are remembering them. They're going to be dead. And on top of that, the Earth's going to be gone. It's going to be dust one day. Inevitably, the Earth will be dust one day. That's not a
But for
depressing
those 4 billion
notion.
years leading up to it, you've still got your fucking statue up there.
But you're going to be dead. You're not going to know about the statue.
But
You're
those
going to be
people
dead.
also believed in like a past life and whatnot, things like that.
So maybe like you etch your name into the history of the earth, and then if you believe in reincarnation or rebirth, then you would come back and see a statue, but it's really you. But that's kind of the
you wouldn't know.
But that's already kind of the logic behind rebirth and reincarnation is that you're all
But how
part of like
trippy would it be though if it wasn't like that? Like reincarnation was real, but you did know of all your past lives.
Some people claim that they
Seriously.
can tap into their. I don't believe that. I'm not saying I believe in reincarnation. Yeah, I believe in recycling.
But not that level of reincarnation where you can tap into your previous lives.
I don't
know.
I don't know,
man.
So.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Because it's not just humans. We're like, I was a tree for those 5 years, man. Then they cut me down. That really hurt. Then I was a buffalo.
So
Man, I
symbolic.
lived quite the life.
It's just they're cutting you down every chance they get, don't they, Chiz?
bastards.
Yeah.
Then they printed me on
Apple.
the Bible.
Apple. Yeah, there you go. That's a fast response.
There you go.
Thanks, man.
All right. Anyway,
You guys don't believe in reincarnation? Oh, or
I
is that
believe
not
in.
what you call it?
I believe in more. I think it's more likely. I believe in kind of the recycling of human psychological archetypes. Just different kind of sets, like base sets for human psyches, and
Well,
then
that doesn't-
experience and environment shapes. Shapes how you're. But in terms of like consciousness, I don't know. We don't even know what consciousness is. We're just kind of things. But that's the whole. I think, therefore, I am. What is that? Is it just a fuck up in the firing of neurons? What in the firing of neurons allows those neurons to become self-aware of themselves? I don't know. No idea.
Well, all organisms are self-aware to some degree, right? Because how many organisms
No.
are there that
No.
Animals
I
aren't sentient.
Do you really think a virus
Majority
is
of
going,
animals
I'm a
aren't.
dick virus, I'm going to go give AIDS to someone?
No, okay, no, I see what you're saying there. I'm not saying that the virus is sitting there like questioning like, why am I really doing this? I'm kind of a dick.
I
A
don't want
virus
to
is
fucking kill people.
a virus is just a virus, but I'm
Yeah.
saying every living organism wants to live though. Like there's
Yeah.
things like suicide, but
Yeah.
But
like for example, if you try to close your mouth, like you will eventually open your
Yeah,
mouth
you
before you
have to
pass
breathe.
out because your body just
Same
it
thing for
has
sleep. Sleep too.
Right.
You will
But
force
that
yourself
doesn't mean
to
you're
fight right now.
self-aware, though. That's just instinctual.
Yeah.
That doesn't make you
Yeah.
self-aware.
Is
That doesn't make you
suicide-
sentient.
But there's some level of awareness there though.
Some level.
Yeah.
It's not conscious, though.
or is it trying
don't
to
think
live
about
because
it.
living is all it knows?
It's just
Well,
people,
survival's number one and reproduction's number two.
Yep.
God, I wish Star Trek: The Next Generation was still around. Would so be an episode of that.
Here's a question: when a dog sees another dog and it's of another race or species of dogs, does that dog know, hey, that's a dog, and it's a different dog, or does it just not know if it's even a dog?
I think they know it's a dog.
The best way that I learned about it in my psychology class, a newborn baby, if you take a marker or something, put a dot
This
on
is
their
an
nose,
asshole.
and you make them look into a mirror, they're going to look into the mirror. Newborn babies aren't sentient yet. They're not self-aware. So they're going to look into the mirror. They're just going to see whatever it is. They're not going to notice that there's something wrong with them. They're not going to say, hey, there's something on my face. That's not supposed to be there, because they're not self-aware.
No. Are babies not self-aware? Are you sure?
They're not sentient. They're not like, that's me in that mirror. They aren't. They won't recognize it.
Oh. Oh, well then I guess wouldn't self-awareness just be like our ability to remember things? Because if you can remember everything and you can remember the context,
No,
then
it's
you're
just
able
the
to piece
consciousness of knowing. It's kind of complex to explain, I guess you could say.
I
but-
just blew your mind. You don't have any answers. Just blew my own mind. What are we talking about? Where am I?
Blue stuff. We're just blowing things.
We're just blowing each other at this point, guys.
I call Katie. Anyway, on the other side of a break, we're going to come back. That's not why you call it our inaugural episode, first launch. You got it right here. You guys are a part of history right now. When we take over Joe Rogan and Adam Carolla, when we take them over, you're going to remember this day.
Well, we're going to talk
You
about
will
Joe Rogan.
remember
We're going to talk about
this
Joe
day.
Rogan after this break.
We're gonna talk about Joe Rogan, we're gonna
and
talk
I just
about-
want to point something out really quickly. I'm glad you said inaugural, because a lot of people will say first annual, and I hate those people.
Oh yeah, because
You can't have a first annual, just in case people didn't know.
Our first annual, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Anyway, on the other side of this break, you got more That's Not Why You Called. I almost said Lefty Show. That's how long it's been. Anyway, That's Not Why You Called. Coming up. A lot more on the way. Be sure to keep it right here. YouTube.com. Right back.
Yeah. Get rid of the shitty cat. Oh, is this it?
I think you just X out of it, right?
Yeah, there we go.
know.
That was
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. I thought I did something wrong there for a second.
You said Katie did it.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, shit. Whose puke is that? Is that, that's Mojo's puke? Oh, man. Do we have, how much more time do we have on the break?
Pretty sure we're back.
We're back.
There
Oh.
we go.
I'm rusty.
No shit.
I'm rusty. Well, Katie threw me off with her stupid bullshit. What the fuck are you doing clicking
I
random
didn't
ass
even do
shit?
anything.
Yeah, you did. The first name that popped up was Katie has
I
added this
told you
I
bullshit.
didn't click anything though.
You had one job to do, and that was not
never even
fuck shit
did
up.
anything.
And guess what you did? You fucked shit up.
I wasn't even on that tab.
You clicked it.
I didn't click.
You're the one that did it because you're just like, I'm gonna
What are you
click
talking
random stuff.
No, I wasn't.
I'm a girl. What is this?
my
Let's just
God.
click
Okay.
this.
Sure.
And everybody had that stupid little icon. I was freaking out, and I
Okay.
wasn't paying attention, and I fucked up the lead-in again. Son of a
There,
bitch.
now we got to the core of it. Now we
Alright,
got to the
good.
core of it.
All right, hold on. I think
Alright.
I have to mute XSplit because I think people might be crackling. Hold on.
Hey, good. That's out of the air now.
No, it's just we got right to the core of it. We're good.
No,
All right.
that's what happened. This thing popped up, and I'm like, what the?
Thank you.
You know
Cleaning
what?
up the cat vomit.
Came back at a perfect time too.
Man, it was funny. I don't know how much of that was heard on stream, but he like, is that Mojo's puke? And then he's like, are we live? And I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, apparently we're live right now.
Well, the cat puked, and then I think Charles was intent on eating the cat's puke, and then Liz was nice enough to clean up the cat's puke. It's all very overwhelming.
I think we need to
I don't know
revoke
where-
Katie's hangout privileges.
Oh dear.
I didn't do. I wasn't even in the freaking Hangout tab. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh, okay. No, it's okay. That's not why you called. How do I make it stop?
Mommy, Dad, stop fighting.
Conflict makes me uncomfortable, guys.
What conflict? I'm just giving her crap.
Yeah.
No. But really, the first thing I saw was Katie had added this. I
Yeah,
don't know
it-
what
it-
added it.
You-
I don't
No
know.
clue.
And apparently I'm typing too loud, even though I haven't touched my keyboard. in
Stop
over
typing,
30
Chiz, you
minutes.
bastard.
Sounds like you're typing, so we muted your mic.
They just add shit just to add it. They're like, let's do this.
I think we should explore this
Some
character.
reason-
I think we should explore this character.
Okay.
This
No.
is Angry Lefty.
Not angry.
This
So in
is,
the
No,
game,
no,
when
this is not
Supernova
angry.
come, you're gonna be
This-
like a Hulk.
No, it's not. Trust me.
You want to see? No, this is
You
not
don't.
angry. Wow.
I-
Okay.
what?
Wow. Thanks for that. Okay.
I've
No,
already
who wants to
seen
see
Angry
who
Lefty.
wants
Love you
to see
too.
Angry anybody.
Love you too.
We should all be happy.
Yeah, well, you're living in a fucking dream world, Katie.
This is the real world, Katie. People get angry. People fuck up and hit the wrong button on the Hangout and add shit.
They
Fucks
make
everything
mistakes.
up.
They make mistakes, you know. Not everyone's
Yeah,
perfect.
like tweeting out the Hangout
Not
link.
everyone
Yeah, like
tweets on
tweeting out
Hangout.
the.
Yeah.
I could have done that.
Good job. Good job, Katie. Don't take no
Could
shit.
have been a total fucking idiot to do that.
Yeah. Or
Or
sometimes
the
people
comments.
forget that they turn down their mic completely, so the entire fucking lead-in gets screwed up, and you just
There you
hear the
go.
fading out.
I,
music.
however, have done nothing
Unity.
wrong.
Unity through humor.
Unity.
It all
I've
comes
done
together
anything.
at the end. It's
That's
I
all.
haven't done anything wrong.
just like I don't have a dog in this fight.
Yeah,
That's-
you're still off the show though.
you're fucking.
No,
fired,
according
man.
to the
That's
intro,
just-
I have one more
You
chance.
do have one more chance. You were
Oh,
so
dear.
pissed when I explained that to you.
I
You
was
were
like, I understand lefties. I understand hooches. What is mine? I had to listen to it again. He's like, oh, because everybody jokes about throwing you off the show ever since that one episode. I'm like, oh, okay, bye.
So wait, what am I? Am I the?
you're
I'm the
you're
D-
you're the you
forced
make me
to
want to
or
smoke.
whatever.
You're
Yeah.
Mel Gibson screaming at his ex-wife
Oh
about how you.
no,
make me
I'm
wanna smoke.
Angry Hutch. I'm Angry Hutch. That's what. Don't call me Mel Gibson. That guy's a fucking asshole.
There you go.
No, but that's the
Christ.
sound bite. That's what it is. That's Mel Gibson.
Yeah, I picked up on that.
Well, I don't know. Maybe some people didn't.
Hey, Hutch,
Now
calm
you-
the fuck down, okay?
Yeah,
We're
stop
among friends.
screaming,
I'm
yelling
trying
at us.
to. I'm trying
No,
to.
we're trying to play
I'm-
games. You know, this is a perfect segue because we talk about we like to talk about sometimes what we're doing on our own respective YouTube channels. Of course, everybody here except Katie, and thank God because she'd probably screw that up too, hitting random buttons while recording.
Probably.
Totally. Yeah.
Everybody here has a YouTube channel. Check out
4:3
the links in the
aspect
description. Oh yeah, 4:3 aspect. She didn't disable resample. It's just
Wait, why
Fucking
doesn't
amateur.
Katie have a YouTube channel? Katie, why don't you have a YouTube channel?
well, she does. You do, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't make
don't
videos
upload.
or anything.
She don't vlog
Oh.
from PetSmart.
You don't have. I was just at PetSmart actually yesterday.
I work there.
Yeah,
Oh.
she does.
Well, you need to talk to some of your employees because that place, let me tell you, they are not running an efficient business in Santa Cruz.
Well, each story's
So go ahead.
different.
Call up
No,
the Santa Cruz one.
No, they are actually. I think I was trying to be funny with the checkout person, and like, what was that conversation, Liz? And then, it's when you pay for the credit card, or you pay with a credit card, and then a notification pops up that says, "Do you want to donate X amount to like homeless pets?" And it's $5, $10, $20, and $50, and it just makes you feel like an asshole when you press
Yeah,
no.
no.
Uh huh.
So I made some joke about it, and then she comes back and says, what did she say? She said, oh yeah, I donate like $10 a month. And then I took this like pause for a second, and I was like, "What? You think you're better than me?" And then and she didn't say anything, and I just grabbed the litter and I was like, "Okay, it's time to go."
If they're homeless pets, how are they getting the donation money?
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying.
That's a racket. They're running a racket over at Pets.
They're guilt tripping you.
No, but
Paying
Katie,
my bill.
Katie, what is the in-house like little the report thing that you give to each dog? What is that called? What is it called?
Okay, so I work in the grooming salon, and every single dog that goes out of the grooming salon has to have I'm being serious, is what it's called, progress report.
Oh my god.
I joke you not. And we have to personally write them out, and I've shown Lefty one. I've brought one home and shown him, and they're very detailed, and you have to write down what all services, if you brush the dog out, brush the dog's teeth, stuff like that. You seriously have to write them down and read it out, like read it to the person as they're picking up their dog.
What's the report called?
A progress report.
Do you have to say that when you're talking to them? Like, here's your progress report.
Kind of.
Oh my
You have to
god.
be like, oh, well, here's your progress report that we made, just to let you know how blah blah did today.
In the immortal words of Pink Floyd, "Welcome to the machine." It's only down. It only gets worse. It only gets worse.
But anyway, so what the hell? That's not why you called. God.
That's not why you called.
We were talking about what we're doing on our respective channels, about how I had a perfect segue to rip on Hutch about how he doesn't play with us because he's a dick or something. Chiz, what do you got been going on over there on Dr. Coffee MD?
Nothing.
Maybe soon. Maybe you have
Maybe
things
soon,
uploading
yes.
soon.
Well, I will be having stuff with Lefty on trials where we shit on Hutch consistently while I beat Lefty's ass.
No.
You have to watch the videos to find out.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been on a Lefty rut.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Lefty's in a Chiz rut.
I don't know if
I'm
you
in my
guys
own
have.
rut.
Oh, you're in a rut. Talk about it. What kind of rut are you talking
Well,
about?
no,
here?
just I haven't been uploading for a while. There was a couple days, like 3 or 4 days in a row, where I didn't upload. Didn't upload anything, and I knew I should have, and I know that's the game because I'm not a guy where I'm not. I don't have a channel. I don't have a very good channel, but I mean, I'm not one of those guys like Epic Mealtime or Epic Rap Battles of History where they can upload one video a week, one video every 2 weeks, one video a month, and they're still getting 500,000, 1 million views a day on their channel. I'm never going to have that. So I have to upload regularly. That's got to be my bread and butter. I have to upload sometimes multiple times a day, and I didn't really
So is
feel
there
like
a
doing
way?
it.
I've had similar struggles. Is there a way that? And I still am not very good at it because some days I'll be like going on vacation and I just don't upload anything for 3 days, and so I wonder if and I had and Adam actually gave me the suggestion where it's like it's important to stay committed to what you're doing, and so is there a way to work ahead and then schedule the uploads? So because they have the scheduled uploader and that works, it will publish your video at a certain time. And so I think there's a way to have fun with it and still keep your commitments. But it's fucking hard sometimes because of burnout. So I get that too.
Yeah,
It sucks when you burn out. It sucks. You just have no energy. You just want to lay around and
2 weeks.
yeah.
Right, you should, and you probably should, and you even want to. I even wanted to make videos to upload because I truly do enjoy making content that I enjoy and I find funny and entertaining, and I hope everybody does.
Fun
as
to be
well.
expressive.
Right, but I even wanted to, and I just couldn't do it. I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't want to. So
Well, it's good. Yeah, it's good that you called yeah.
Well, I'm trying to break out of it, and you know what's not making it easier? Hutch being MIA all the goddamn time. Hey, we should play sometime. Oh, cool, Hutch, let's play.
Whoa.
Oh, never mind, dude. Oh,
Whoa.
I'm playing with Mr. Sark and being all funny and stuff with over here. With
Whoa!
Mr. Sark.
When I
Those
get
are
all my
series,
good
by the way.
content out for people, I'll go ahead and touch on you guys later. When I'm not as funny, when I've died down a bit, I'll play with you guys. It's okay.
When I'm just kind of late at night, I'm just like, hey, let's just not record this. I just want to play. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, guys, I can only make time for people that are valuable, so
Ooh.
that is a joke.
I am
That is
more
a
valuable
joke.
than Chill
really
Chaos.
Who's taking it seriously? Oh, Chiz is walking off. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I told you
No,
I
he's
can't
not-
be responsible
he's-
for what I say.
He's not. He's
Come at me.
just got to poop. I think that's what he's gonna do.
Oh no, that
But
doesn't
the
look
finger's
like,
way too close to the camera, bro.
that's a middle-shaped finger poop.
That was rude, good sir. I don't know if you understand how rude
Hey,
that
you
was.
came at me, bro. You came at me, bro. You unleashed the tiger.
I
Mess
was
with
not throwing
Mess
shit
with the
at
bully, you
tiger
get the
in San
horns. Mess with the
Francisco
bully, you
Zoo,
get the
all right?
horns.
Yeah. I got a
You
little
shouldn't have
distracted.
jumped over the
What?
fence.
Sorry, I got a little distracted. What? You started it.
You jumped over the fence. You shouldn't have jumped over the fence. Tiger's supposed to stay in the zoo.
When did it? Oh, you want to cage me in? You want to cage me in? You want to cut me down like a tree chiz? You don't want to cut me down. You can't cut me down.
Wait, we went from a zoo metaphor to a logging metaphor really quickly.
Yeah, I think the joke got lost. So
Yeah.
it's like,
We touched back on
It wasn't even a
reincarnation.
joke.
Yeah.
if I could say, I've known Adam and Sark for like 4 years now, and so like,
No, I know. I really like those videos.
Yeah, no.
I was
They're
giving
just
you
picking
shit.
on you.
I know.
Just go with it.
No, it's cool,
Go with
dude.
it.
We get it.
don't condescend me.
You know, it's like a union seniority. We get it. We
Yeah,
get it.
yeah, we get it.
Oh,
We know we gotta pay
Jesus
our dues.
Christ.
We gotta pay our dues. We gotta
Oh
get
my
kickbacks. We've got to like your videos for a while before you decide, like, okay, now you've contributed enough
You've
to
liked
the
enough
to the
videos,
mountain of
I'm gonna
cash that
replay
is
with
Hutch.
you.
So
See,
now
it's
I get to-
depressing to me that we even live in a world like this now. It's funny. It's funny that like who you play games with is political. And it is. You can't tell me
Am I
it's
too?
not.
What am I too
I'm not
racist
taking.
for you, Hutch? Is that it?
Well, you are a racist,
He is racist.
and
not
I think that's pretty obvious.
Why do you
at
think
this
I haven't
point,
uploaded
so-
in like 2
Oh, yeah.
weeks? Because I don't want racist content on my
Racism.
channel.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Think about it, man.
Thanks.
Maybe if you.
But see, you're right. It is very political, and I've talked to Lefty about this a bunch. Like I've had instances with.
Wait,
people,
when have
not
we
gonna
talked
name
about
names.
this?
Just the politics of playing with people and how.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's about the game, the politics behind it. Like you're trying to use me to get subs and views. It's like, dude, sometimes
Yeah.
I just want to play a fuck. I've had instances where only 5 people have this game because it's closed beta, and they're very higher than me, and I know them when they were small. And it's like, you want to play because it's just us? Like we don't have to. I say we don't have to record. I won't record. It's like. Blah, 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 excuse. I'm like, fuck, dude. You have to. I just want to play games sometimes.
Yeah. Dude. Yes. And here, can I give you, no, I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, that's cool. Don't.
No, you can't do that. No, you
Yeah.
can't do
Just
that.
fucked off with it.
Well, okay, no, because I'm gonna look like I'm fucking complaining no matter what
Are
I
you gonna
say.
put
No
yourself
matter what I
down?
say. No, it's similar for me. Sometimes, like, if I reach out to someone, like, let's say, other people make it weird. I feel like I don't make it weird. Maybe I do. I don't know.
You're
anymore.
making it weird
It's all
right
turned
now.
upside
Just
down.
Right?
say
Like
what's on
you're-
your
No,
mind.
but I'm trying to
to.
if I like reach out
Uh-huh.
to someone and say like, "Hey man, you want to play a game?" Like some people are totally cool. It's like, "Yeah, let's go play a game. No big deal."
Mm-hmm.
And some people, it's not that way. There's like all this, like,
Like, are you gonna
Attached
upload this
to it.
segment to your
Yeah,
channel?
like,
Upload
yeah,
it
are you
to
gonna- well,
your
you gonna
channel?
link-
Want to do it?
you're gonna link in the and it's, but I get it. At the same time, it was inevitable. It was inevitable.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm
It was
complaining.
inevitable.
So I like
It was
accept that
inevitable.
that's it's fucking. See, I told you. No one gets it. You
No,
don't
I get it. No, I get it.
The only one that gets it is Charles, right, buddy? Where are you?
He's busy
There you
puking.
go.
Go eat some more
Yeah.
puke.
No, he's busy. He's busy
Yeah.
eating Mojo's
Oh, okay, sorry.
puke.
No.
Yeah.
But now he's gonna puke because he ate the puke. He's like, "What did I just eat? Oh yeah, puke."
Yeah.
It's an
Can we not
endless
talk
cycle.
about this? It's gross.
Wow.
If you can't handle the truth, then
You work at fucking PetSmart.
Yeah,
What
I
the
know.
exactly.
So
Wait, can I
clean
get
dog
clarification here too,
buttholes.
Katie? Is
What?
it PetSmart or PetSmart? Like Shop Smart, Shop PetSmart.
S-Smart.
it's PetSmart, but
Like the pets have ownership of the
Yes.
mark.
Man, you guys love
Pets.
fucking puns over
the
there.
P and the M are capitalized. But
It's a double meaning. It's very.
yeah, it could. We use it frequently. PetSmart, be PetSmart.
Okay.
Thing.
Shop smart. Shop.
Did you guys work? My first job was Burger King. What was everybody's first job here?
I worked at a supermarket. I was a
Paintball ref.
PetSmart.
That's like the coolest first job ever.
yeah, seriously.
Fucking
Oh,
amazing.
ref?
And then I went to manager.
Oh, snap, son.
Wow.
That's
Fancy.
Jesus.
I got promoted
Box
to
of
cashier.
paint, money,
You just-
no fees when playing, and all the ganja you could smoke.
You just whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, this was in the
Whoa.
past. This was in the
Whoa.
past.
This was in Canada, right? Where
Yeah, it works cool. No, it was in
recreation-
Denmark.
Okay, where recreational marijuana
Yes.
was legal.
Yeah.
Said
You just
technically
smashed through.
Portugal.
You just smashed through that glass ceiling, didn't you, Chiz? You
Yeah.
just smashed right through it.
I own that
was
shit,
good.
dude.
Yeah.
It's like YouTube.
I think Hutch just called you a woman. I'm pretty sure. Like, if you're
Like,
smashing
did I
through
hit-
the
did I
glass,
hit
The glass ceiling not only applies to
No, it
gender
applies to women, it's
roles,
just
but it
women.
also applies to race roles, and it also applies to whatever role that you think you fit. So a glass ceiling can never mind. Isn't the
Yeah.
glass ceiling a general term that can be used for like anything?
It's mainly used though for women.
yeah, I think it's taken on a
It's like
it was meant to
you
apply.
smash it through that glass.
Well, Lefty's been calling you gay the whole podcast, so I was just following with that theme.
Wait,
so.
why are you
saying-
trying to
wait,
put it
wait,
on
wait,
me?
wait, wait. Are
Why
you
are you
saying
trying to
gay
put it on me?
people are
Why
like
can't
women?
you just be a big boy, Hutch, and just be like, yeah, I'm
Okay, I
calling
gotta
you a
divert.
broad.
I
I'm
gotta
calling you a
divert.
broad.
I
Yeah.
gotta divert.
What?
I'm diverting it. It's
I mean,
your
you
fault.
do it already. You do it already. Like, yeah, we can't play because I'm fucking Hutch,
Yeah,
and
we
you're
can't
not.
play.
Fuck you.
Whatever.
Right.
Actually, it's not Lefty's fault. It's Katie's fault for not reining him in as a producer. Katie, you can
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
just
And
shake your fist. I promise you, he'll listen. He'll stop if you just go
Katie,
like
can
this.
you please coordinate good
We'll
times
stop.
when we can play with Hutch? Because apparently there's no producer involved to play with Hutch, so we need to get you involved.
Actually, no.
Yeah,
Over the
so
weekend,
three of us
Katie
played
coordinated.
together.
Katie coordinated for me. Yeah, she was like, an
Yeah,
agent for
We
me.
played. We didn't record. We played hidden
Huh?
for like
Yeah, where were
an
you
hour or
just-
something
I was
like
gonna
that.
I was gonna surreptitiously record you just to be a dick. Not even upload it. Just be like, yeah, you know I recorded that, right?
And
And
this
it's
is the
bothering
problem.
you, and it's
Yeah, just-
bothering you.
Just taunt me.
And I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
that's
it. Not gonna upload it. Not gonna edit it or render it. Just gonna have it.
Well, now I want to get serious because Chiz is like, this is the problem. I think he's kind of like people kind of naturally go in
It is a
clicks.
problem.
People kind of naturally go on clicks because now if you play, it's like I'm not always recording and like so and I'm just fucking around every time I play. It's not like intentional. I just get kind of verbally abusive by nature when I play video games and
Just a
like
tad.
maybe
Okay.
just a little bit. I'm treating this podcast like it's anger management. so
Whatever you gotta tell yourself to get through the day.
No, that's true. Everybody, everybody, leave a like on That's Not Why You Called for anger management. I want to see that.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. There. That's not what you called. That's not what you called.
Well,
That's not
no,
like-
but I think I think a lot of people are looking for clicks on YouTube, and it's
But
not.
like that's the thing for like gaming specific channels. Unless you do something like Frankie or really different and highly edited, like just being a dude and talking normally, like you've got to be in the click. I don't know anyone.
We
that's
don't
just
have
blown
to be,
up.
but it's probably like
But
a good
within
idea.
In the last year, is there anyone that just does cool gameplay, average? Let's not say
Sandy
there's some-
Ravage.
Well, he's above average. He's phenomenal.
Oh, average.
and
Well,
he was also around before. I'm saying within the last year.
Just kind of chilling out, doing your thing,
Yeah.
and playing and being
above average. You're in that middle. You're not one of those channels where they come for the 100 kill games or whatever, but you're also not
Yeah.
the shitty player giving tips and tricks.
it's not. I don't know if there's any point to like. I don't know if there's
I
any
think
point
click
to,
has a
to-
negative connotation, though. I prefer the term like crew, just like a regular, stable a group that you can play with, that you have good
But that's the
and it's
thing,
also a
there's
chemistry
crews.
thing. It's not
Just
just a
crews and clicks.
right, yeah.
A lot of people are at I've talked to you multiple times. There are people that are just assholes because of their clicks, and they fall into that category of example I gave, where it's like, I'm not trying to get anything out of you. We've known each other.
I'm trying to get everything out of everybody all the time.
I just want to play games.
I'm trying to get subs out of Katie, just so I can put boobs in the thumbnail and shit. Fuck it.
It's the only reason she's on the show.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I've gone through why she's on the show before. She's on the show because I care for her deeply and I want to involve her in what I do. And I think she's funny.
And she's doing a good job producing. She's got the time bar on the bottom.
What?
So Hutch, what are
Right.
you doing on your channel? That's not what you called.
Yeah, Hutch, what's going on up in your neck
It
of
only
the
took
woods?
15 minutes.
Well, I've been playing with Sark and Nanners.
After we cover.
Well, no, I only started that was like the first time we played games in a little while, and so that was just like on Monday or Tuesday or something, and then that was fun, man, and we got so individually busy and so it was just hard. So
That's an interesting crew when you think of it. The respawn faces all left and they're all playing together.
That's just.
I mean,
that's
it means
just my
nothing.
life. Yeah, I'm not. I have no idea what it looks like. I'm just, I like it though. It's fun. It's
fun.
fun.
Back together,
Yeah, and we kind of have natural shit that pops up where I play like the disgruntled like adolescent who doesn't feel like he's being paid attention to enough.
You play that
and
all
then-
the time, though. It's not just with them. Stop
That's what
acting
you
like
know.
it's like a character you put
I
on.
know,
That's
well, no,
you.
no, that's not. It's a part of me.
I
It's
love
a big,
you, Hutch. I love
big
you.
part of
I
me.
know.
And then when other shit's going well, some other parts come out too. But
And
I
then,
turn
so
into
then
like
who's
a-
Nanners? So who's Nanners?
Nanners is the sadistic perfectionist who's really fucking goddamn good at video games.
Okay, yeah. I
Like
can see
better,
that.
just effortlessly better than everyone else. And then Sark is the wise comedian who actually knows things like comedic timing and social cues. Like, and then
Right.
I'm not that. And then Nanners is just really good at video games. That's kind of like the. And he's also really funny too. Like I don't pick up on a lot of it when I'm playing because I'll get so aggressive, and then when I watch it back, like I'll hear some of the shit that he's saying. I'm like, you goddamn motherfucker! And he actually says a lot of funny shit, and so I've been paying attention more and trying to like not be angry Hutch all the time. But it's all for fun too at the same time.
So you're
it's
falling
all
yourself
weird.
into that dry humor where you're just a dick and it comes off funny.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
kind
put
of
yourself,
sometimes. Well, no, I don't know if I put
Do that on the
myself-
show, too.
just an asshole.
Just being a
no, there's
dick.
a lot of channels out there where it's funny. I've heard several people go, "I'm not funny. It's just I work with this person, so I do the angry dry humor thing and just be a dick to him."
That's just always how it's been though. Like if you go back to like the oldest videos of me and Adam playing like Spec Ops, that was like the first time two gaming people had ever done like a collab vid like that. And like not that it was fucking genius or innovative. That's people have been doing that shit, but no one. I don't know. I am sounding so self-righteous right now.
You are.
Stop. I didn't mean it like that though.
Hold
I
on.
get it.
Have you
I get
ever
it. I
been-
get it.
Has anyone taken that? Because, it is kind of a character and you're just fucking around. You're not really... Well, you are, because you're showing it here. You're a dickhead. But has anyone called you out in the comments for being like, Hutch, why are you an asshole? Because I've done that role lots of times.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
like, dude, I really don't hate this person. I'm fucking with them. I've known them for a while now.
Yeah, but when you do it every day, sometimes you start to like believe it yourself
Sometimes.
and forget that you're not that, and that's when it gets kind of fucking confusing.
That's why people
like, I
want
know-
Chiz off the show. 'Cause he's a fucking asshole. People are just
No,
like,
that's
wow,
because
this
he
guy's
made
a dick.
That's because he did one solo show because of shit I couldn't deal with. I had no internet. And
You
I'm like, I
texted
had
me
to play-
45 minutes before the show, like, dude, I can't do it.
I had no fucking internet. Oh my god! So he spent like the
Is that
first
my
30
problem?
minutes
You're
of the
making your
show-
problem my problem.
He spent
Katie,
30 minutes
rein
of
it
the
in.
show just full
Shake the
shit.
fist. Go like this. Go like this, Katie. Go like this.
By the way,
Diffuse.
Katie wasn't there either. Katie
Diffuse.
wasn't for that show.
Yes, but
This
I
is the
remember
most
talking to
dysfunctional
him.
podcast ever. It's awesome.
Okay. Anyway, there's actual things that we need to talk about, that we could talk
We have
about.
to wrap up, but I just want to say one thing. Me and Lefty were watching the Joe Rogan podcast. They were doing a live stream, and we are better than the Joe Rogan experience because they had 600 for a long time, and then they went up to 1,600, but concurrent viewers, I'm saying.
Mhm.
We pull bigger numbers than that.
Well, not
I'm
right
just
now.
saying.
Right
Not
now we're
but
at
we did.
688.
Yeah, not right now, but this is a pilot show. None of us put up videos and stuff. That
Whoa, wait. Oh, go ahead.
No, what were we gonna say? I was just saying, even right now, we're better than Joe Rogan for his first hour and a half.
In terms of live viewership, in
Yes.
terms of
I'm
of
only
VOD
speaking
stuff,
of-
no, he kills us.
That's all we've got right now.
Like,
I'm
absolutely
not trying to
murders
compete
us.
with Joe Rogan. I'm just going to put that out there right now.
Oh,
Oh, I would
Go
love
ahead.
to. I would
You
love
haven't
to.
been
I would
here.
love to enter
You
into.
came in late. Fuck Joe
I
Rogan.
like Joe Rogan. You
No,
guys don't
I
like his podcast?
No.
No, I
We
love
love
it.
Joe
I love it. That's the
Oh,
thing. I
it's
want to
like
enter
Brett-
into like a
okay.
wrestling kind of feud with him,
Yeah.
where it's just like,
No, don't take that literally. He will die. He will die.
Fucking die.
oh
Yeah.
no, yeah, Joe Rogan killed
He's
me.
huge. Yeah.
That's not what he
He would
called
just kill me. No,
one
no, no.
episode.
But like, if you started sending Twitter followers like, "Oh, go poke at him," I think someone
did
like
it
Joe
already.
Rogan. Oh dear.
It was like the second episode. We had like 100 tweets saying "fuck Joe Rogan."
Yeah, that was-
See, but he has no context, and I'm sure he's probably
Oh, yeah.
seen that. Like, who the fuck is this lefty asshole? Unless that's what you're trying to do. But
No,
I don't know,
no,
man.
no.
There's better ways to.
yeah, no. I guess that is kind of the whole I like the girl on the playground, so I'm going to punch her in the face thing.
Yeah.
Or the arm. Sorry, not the face. Don't punch me.
Wow.
how about we
What
talk
the
about
fuck?
this.
All right, other side of the break, we're gonna talk
What
more
grade school
stuff.
did you go to?
Oh, God.
On the other side of the break, we got
He got robbed at AJ and started punching women in the face.
we got more. That's not why you called. Coming your way.
PTSD. That's what
Be
it
sure to
is.
stay here. Hit the like button, please. Okay,
dear.
I'll stop punching if you hit the like button. Ready, go.
I have women viewers. Holy shit.
That's not why you called. Thursdays, 7 p.m. Central. That's not why you called.
Yeah, changing it up. This was supposed to be the first one. Katie didn't screw this one up this time.
Yay.
Anyway, welcome back to That's Not Why You Called. First ever episode. You are witnessing history right now. And I thank everybody that does hit the like button. I'm your host, Lefty. You can follow me at Lefty643 on Twitter. Of course, we have at ZoMyGodATouch. He's got a cute, the dog wants to play. He's like, I'm going to get you.
I have to keep him here because otherwise he'll bite the couch and other things.
Anyway,
Serious.
and of course we've got at Dr. Chiz over there playing some guitar. For some
You should
reason,
have told me there was a new guitar part to the song.
why would I need to
Because
inform
air
you of that?
guitar.
Well, Chiz plays guitar. He could have hooked you up with a sweet guitar riff.
I could have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Right, Charles? Hey, buddy?
Disappointment.
Hey, buddy? Right? Shut the fuck up.
and of course we've got our lovely producer who is making fun of us on Twitter at Little Miss Katie Kaity in our small letters. Screw you, Katie.
Yeah, we gotta pee. We gotta drink so our throats stay good. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So our
I have a
throats
sore
stay
throat
good.
too.
Yep.
Look. Sore throat.
Balls?
Not even gonna go there.
Wait, what?
These are generic Ludens.
Yeah.
Those are.
I have cough drops somewhere.
Done.
All right. Sorry. they're
Why
not
are we showing
balls.
off cough drops now? Are we sponsored by a cough drop?
Now I
Wait,
want
that's
one.
not what you called?
That's not why you
could be.
called.
What?
Anyway,
So topics?
there's
or-
actual things that happened that we should probably get to. That's why I love this show. That's why I love this show. Hashtag Tangent
Seamless
Time.
segue. Seamless
And of course,
segue.
if you want to get in touch with the show, you can always hashtag TNWYC.
Pound.
Yeah, C. I almost said Z. Pound sign TNWYC
for your
on
good
on Twitter. That's how you join the discussion. Also, there's a comment section for you. But we all missed out last week. We didn't get to talk about.
Missed out.
Well, I mean, talking about it, I think is something that we all
Yeah.
do. We talk about stuff, and we didn't get to talk about the Boston bombings and that interesting little thing that happened during the Boston Marathon. How is that now? Of course, it's resolved, and I guess I feel a little bit weird talking
resolved. But
about it. What do you
yes.
mean? They got the guy. They got
Yeah.
him. And they killed it. They killed the other guy that did.
It's not resolved. Okay, I'm not saying that I think he's innocent or anything, but it's not resolved until he's convicted of something.
Well, that's
Yeah,
true.
which is-
But one thing I do have an issue with is people that the news outlets that still say allegedly in front of the dead one. Stop that.
Allegedly dead or alleged
No,
bomber?
the alleged bomber who was killed. Blah blah blah.
Well,
Stop
they-
saying
I don't.
alleged.
No,
They
no,
still
no,
don't
no,
know if he
no.
did it.
You can't commit a tort on a dead person. He's dead. Done.
No, but it
you
doesn't.
can't label him unless you know.
yes, you
He could
can.
have been anyone.
Yes, you can. You
just
know he
use a
did.
dead
Come on, you
person.
know he freaking
No.
did it.
but that has nothing to
But
do
you
with it,
can't
though.
say it though. You still can't say. You can't.
But
make
he's not a
those
person
claims.
anymore. He's dead.
Until
as-
the guy
but if-
that they have in custody says, "I did it," and my brother did it.
Or
He-
until
and he
they're
did.
both
And
convicted.
he did during
Or I guess-
questioning. He did admit.
He already admitted it.
He confessed. Yeah.
Well, they still as a news publication, you have to put allegedly because your reputation's on the line.
You will
Because
get-
until
yeah.
he's actually convicted, you have to say allegedly.
But you can't convict a dead guy.
Okay, but the young guy. I mean, like,
Well, yeah, the young guy. Okay, yeah, allegedly.
but
all
his
day.
story can only be taken as 100% accurate if it's recognized in a court of law. Are we talking about like just conversation, or are we talking?
I'm talking about more conversation, and I'm talking about the older brother. I'm talking narrowly here about the dead one, not about the younger brother still alive and in custody now. I'm talking about the dead guy because I was thinking about it today. I'm like, why do they still do that? Even when the pundits are talking, and even when other people are talking about it, they say the alleged.
because they'll get shit if they don't.
Yeah.
But how? From who? He's dead. The older brother's
From
dead.
everyone. From everyone. They'll
know. I
lose
don't
their
see it.
credibility if they don't say allegedly because
If
they
that
have
guy
to.
was just an innocent bystander, like maybe he was driving the car. I mean, granted, the evidence says different, but
How?
still,
Who is the tort being committed upon? The tort of
the remaining
slander
family
and libel.
members and friends.
How?
Well, I'm not.
They're
I'm
not
not
reporting that
defending.
they did it. They're reporting the older brother did it, and he's
Well,
dead.
I'm not defending, and I don't think Chiz is defending the older
No.
brother. I'm just saying, in the context of what you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
any news outlet has to respect a court of law if they want to be seen as credible.
Mm-hmm.
Even though pundits are
exception of
pundits
CNN.
and they make their own rules anyways,
Mm-hmm.
but they still, like, if they want to have some shred of credibility, then they should be saying allegedly, because anyways.
So then
I have a few
by
thoughts on
that logic, the older brother is forever more innocent. He cannot be proven guilty.
No, no, that's not true. Well, he himself can't be proven guilty, but it can be proven in a court of law that he was a part of this thing, and it probably will, right? Because it sounds like the younger brother.
Yeah.
But until that happens, they have to say allegedly, otherwise they lose credibility.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I understand that. It's just it was just it's one of those things. It's just about the language. The guy's dead, and he was in a shootout with police. Like he did it, and he's dead. Why are you protecting yourself from committing a tort on this guy who's dead. You can't commit a tort on a dead person. Can't do it.
I don't know.
That's why
that
I
he
can
did
say.
it.
That's why I can say
You
affirmatively.
don't know that.
Well, no, but I know that Joe Paterno actively covered up Jerry Sandusky diddling little kids. I know that. And guess what? I can't be sued by Joe Paterno because he's fucking dead. I
don't know,
cannot.
man.
I cannot
I'm not
slander a dead person. That's my point. Anyway, getting moved. Like, how does everybody feel? Because I was Hutch, you were older than I was on September 11th.
I was a freshman in college. I was like 18.
And I remember watching TV that day, and it was really surreal. Like, you just kind of sat there watching the coverage, and you looked around, or I looked around at least, and I was like, I know I'm going to remember this day for a long, long time. And I know this is weird, and it's just it's like it's all these emotions rolled up into one. Did you guys feel that way with the marathon bombings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to the extent that you did with September 11th, or
I wouldn't say to that extent, because thousands of people didn't die.
Yeah.
okay.
It's hard to measure because like September 11th, there was lots of video footage, and it wasn't just of planes going into buildings. It was people falling down from
Jumping
the
out of
buildings.
the buildings.
It was the rescue workers. It was just everyone was inundated with lots of imagery from Ground Zero, and there was a lot from the Boston bombings, but not nearly as much as September 11th. So I think it affected us maybe more on September 11th, just because there was way more.
And
to it,
besides,
because
what was the last one to that? The last major like catastrophe to that extent was what, Pearl Harbor?
Well, there was the World Trade Center bombings from Timothy McVeigh, and then there was.
Yeah.
But that.
Al Qaeda was World Trade Center. McVeigh was the federal building in Oklahoma City. Right?
I thought. Oh.
No,
Are there
no,
more
no.
than
The first World Trade Center bombing in '94, I want to say, was Osama bin Laden and Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda, however you say it.
Oh,
Al-Qaeda.
I'm getting mixed up. Yeah, see there. Feel free to correct me. But one of that magnitude, it was like Pearl Harbor and then September 11th were like the big.
Mm-hmm.
But then you look at like the Civil War, and there was a lot of. I mean, but that was domestic. That was all the domestic.
Right, but you also didn't really see like
But the amount of fear that the
coverage
media
of it
invoked was almost as high as it was when 9/11. They went batshit nuts putting fear into people after the Boston Marathon bombings.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
They're very good at that.
I think it starts with good intentions, and you see coverage. Like I saw coverage of the Boston. Actually, I didn't. I purposefully avoided a lot of it, and I went straight to the Boston Globe for like if I wanted updates.
Right.
But
they were the ones reporting it first. Everyone was taking and doing their own interpretations off their coverage.
yeah, and like I don't know, there's a lot of racism going on. Like immediately, like
I
immediately
love
following
this.
the
I love
bombings.
this. I tweeted this. I think this was maybe a day after, but no, it was when they released the footage of the people, the suspects at the time. They said they don't look to be American. The fuck does that mean? That is so fucking racist.
And they were American. One of them was a citizen.
Yeah, they were. It was American citizen.
They don't look to be American. I don't know how much.
What is that?
Have they ever been to a big city like Chicago or San Francisco or Los Angeles or New York?
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of people that don't look American. But
what does an American look like?
It's like that anywhere,
Exactly.
though. Not
What
just
does an
in New
American
Cities.
look like?
I don't know.
So racist.
But do you think we saw something interesting in the fallout of this in terms of everything on social media?
Well, here's the question I wanted to pose to you. I really want to talk about it because they found the guy via crowdsourcing mainly. You know, they put the videos out there. They said, if you know or if you've seen or you think, call us. They crowdsourced it because, it's just too much for, fucking 50 FBI agents to do. And a lot of the topics coming up now are, should we have more cameras in public places? Like in England, there's cameras everywhere. And there's also not garbage cans because of a similar incident a couple years back.
We don't need. Yeah.
Oh, well, I was going to say, do you think that's a good way to go or not? Do you feel it infringes on your privacy as a citizen?
It doesn't matter. That's the way of the future, man. Look at they don't even need to do that anymore because we're already taking all the videos. And I'm sure lots of people took the video that they took from that day and then sent it to the police station, and they had a lot more footage to sift through. That's a lot more man hours that's needed to find what they were looking for in the first place.
He rewound it. One of the agents said he rewound the tape that they released 400 times to keep watching it and make sure this was a suspect.
Yeah. Well, they don't need to put cameras up anymore because we're all filming it like YouTube, man. Look at.
But
You'll get
Chiz,
shit for that too. You'll get shit. Like I remember a while back, you couldn't. I don't know if it's still the case, but you can't like use your phone in a gym because you can't film someone.
oh, you mean I can't film chicks running on the treadmill?
No, you can't.
Shouldn't want
But
to.
If there's a camera in that, if there's a camera in that gym, you can go ahead and look at the footage.
I love you, Katie. I'm sorry.
Saying.
I
was
don't.
good. That was
I don't.
great.
No, that's good. That's good. No, but just when you say, do we need more security cameras? Like, who are you talking? Who are these security cameras operated by? Do you just mean like the government puts security cameras up pointed at the street, or like guys like should business owners on public streets be allowed to point security cameras at their own entrances to their places of business?
Either or.
I don't think it's necessary, man. That's wasting taxpayers' money.
Yeah, and I think when I walk down a public street, I have no. Do I have?
You're gonna say
I have a reasonable?
You're in a public place.
Well, do I have a reasonable expectation of privacy? Do
Nope.
I have
No, you're in a public place.
Yeah.
well, but privacy in
Well,
terms of
that's
what?
like saying that you can put cameras in changing rooms. You're in public.
Yeah. Well, that's a well, no, you're in a private changing room. But if you're out on the street, regardless of what laws exist, this is the world that we live in now. Everyone has smartphones now. Like most people have smartphones now, and most people are filming and taking pictures of lots of shit.
Yeah.
That's just the world that we live in, and at least in this country. I don't know what the privacy laws are in other, but we're all filming each other at this point, so there's no reason to expect privacy. There's a reason to feel entitled to it, and I agree.
Expect privacy from
but
whom, though? From whom? I think that's the key element, because I don't. Everybody's got a camera on their phone, right? Okay, nothing you can do about that. I'm not gonna say advocate outlawing camera phones because I have a reasonable expectation of privacy in public. That's crazy. But I think I have a reasonable expectation of not being observed by government-controlled entities wherever I go. I think I have that reasonable expectation.
But it's already happening through your email and all of your web browsing.
Yeah, and that's wrong too. And that's wrong
yeah, it's
too.
very wrong.
And that's
Very
wrong
wrong.
too.
But that's what I'm saying.
But just because it's happening
why draw
now,
the line there?
Well, just because it's happening now doesn't mean that we should. I mean, that's the just because it's happening now or happening in other areas doesn't mean that we should.
Right now, they can go ahead and grab your balls in front of like 40 other people. The TSA can fuck with your privacy all they want,
and they shouldn't be able to.
I feel no expectation of privacy in like anywhere anymore, and that is and it's not like I'm happy with that, but I do kind of accept that because that's what we've evolved into. This is, and it happened so fast. It happened so fast. It's happened in like the last like 5 years where really it is now uncommon if you don't have a means to record something on your person at all time.
Yeah, I've got
like
a
now
bunch.
if you right.
Yeah, but that's my job though.
That's the world we live in. We've all become very exhibitionist, and I don't think that's necessary.
Has anyone watched the show Person of Interest?
No.
No. What is it? I've heard of it. What's that?
Essentially, around 9/11, the guy started working, and he's like, they want to prevent the next big terror attack. So they built a computer that goes through webcams, every phone, every street, every camera in the world, essentially that can be tapped into, and it searches for like terrorist acts and bad.
It's like the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think we'll ever? I do. Do you think we'll ever come to a point where you won't have a right? It's like, yo, we can tap your phone camera at any point and listen in and do all that kind of shit.
Well, they're trying. Lawmakers have tried to do that or do something and start us down that road. Should they be able to? No, not at all. And I think if it ever gets to that, the tree of liberty needs to be refreshed from time to time.
We've already been living in it.
Oh my God! Shut up, Jefferson.
I was quoting Ed Harris from The Rock. Okay.
Yeah, and who was he quoting?
I don't know.
By the way, fucking phenomenal movie.
This
yes,
movie's
it is.
awful. It was bad. It's so
no, it
bad.
wasn't.
It's
no,
so bad.
Sean Connery,
watch
Ed, and fucking Nicolas Cage.
Movie talk.
Fucking amazing movie.
I mean, it's good, but it's good in spite of its badness.
No, it's just good.
It's fucking good.
It's not just good.
I do not appreciate
the
that
Marines slash Navy SEALs saying stand fast with the mini cams on their shoulder. What the fuck is
Stand
going
out,
on?
Captain! Stand out, Lefty!
No.
Stand out!
Stand fast! And then they all get
From
shot.
an elevated position. Stand down, Captain. I cannot take that order.
I did not give that order. Oh, come on.
What would you do in that situation, Lefty?
Exactly.
You're no Nicolas Cage or Sean Connery.
No, I'd be Nicolas Cage. I'd be down in the sewers.
Yeah.
I'd be down in the sewers.
What?
He was a vagina for like the first half of that movie.
He was.
What do you want? Best line in that movie is when the dude's foot is twitching after the radiator falls on him. He's like, "Does that happen?" He's like, "Oh, the feet thing? Yeah, the feet thing. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Can you do something about it? What do you like? What? Kill him again?"
This isn't happening.
Oh, so bad. And then he's in a Lamborghini or Ferrari for some reason.
He stole it. What do you mean?
I'm only borrowing.
I'm only borrowing
your
a Humvee.
Come on, man.
I know. I'm just saying it
movie.
was so good that it's good in spite of its badness, in spite of its cheesiness.
That's not what you called?
That's not why you call him. Anyway,
can I say something? Can we go back to Boston real quick, and then I
course.
want to hear your guys' thoughts because I thought something when I saw. I was a little alarmed, like during the live streams of when they were actually apprehending and like when the actual killing was going on and the apprehending. No one was convicted of anything. Now, I'm not saying that my gut doesn't tell me these. Like the evidence is pretty overwhelming. It doesn't matter. In a court of law, like, you are innocent until proven guilty.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I'm wary of the death penalty. This is why I'm wary of any kind of, like, the whole country was watching that thing going down live.
Mm-hmm.
And all I saw on my Twitter live timeline was just like, America, fuck yeah! And it was just like this, like,
right.
We all get crazy when we've been attacked. It doesn't matter if we've been attacked by someone else or someone from within. We all get nuts, and it's like a Roman Coliseum.
But I'm not saying brings everyone together.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's not good, and sometimes that's good.
I'm not saying it's good, and I'm also saying it's not good that it always takes a catastrophe for us to come together and be like, the
put thing in perspectives.
So bad, you know?
Yeah, we're not so different, you and I. Let's go look at the guy with the towel on his
we just saw this guy.
He's different. It's just there always needs to be, and I don't think that shit. I'm
right.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Now I'm.
I didn't. You know what I didn't like? I didn't like the gobs of people chanting USA, USA. I hate that. When I see a large group of people, if I'm at a sporting event or something, and people start chanting USA, 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 I fucking leave. I leave their immediate area because those people don't want to be around them because they're probably liable to do crazy
What if it's like
shit.
USA versus Brazil?
Then
that's different. There should be friendly rivalries, but that's not how
There's
it goes down.
friendly USA chanting versus...
it just gets weird, man. But I do think that social media and an immediate exchange of information led to us calming down a lot quicker than we normally do.
Yeah, but what about
Like,
the guy? What about the missing Brown student and his family?
I didn't hear anything about that.
Reddit seized on a picture of a Facebook group for a Brown University student. I believe it's Brown University. I want to say a missing student Facebook page. I believe he was, I don't know, Middle Eastern, I think. I don't know from where. But he kind of looked like the grainy pictures because this was before the two guys had gotten into the shootout or that they had identified them affirmatively. And it was like, it kind of looked like the white hat guy in the grainy picture. And so they were like, and Reddit and Twitter and all these Anon guys were like, that's them. We found this YouTube channel. We found their Facebook pages. We found their personal Facebook pages. And all these people that were just looking for their relative who had been missing for a good while started getting, you're a terrorist, your kid's a terrorist, you killed him.
Yeah.
And it was just completely unbridled until somebody else said, well, wait a minute, that's not him. We found the actual guy.
Yeah.
So I think that's the downside because everybody was railing against CNN and Fox and all this shit. But, you know, all these like these Twitter journalists.
Reddit, the website, can't be held responsible for the posting of one of its members.
Well, no. That's what I mean. All these social media people don't have oversight. That was my thing. Like, okay, yeah, CNN shit in its own mouth with their awful coverage in the lead up to the apprehension, but still, the difference between the reason those people have oversight, and sometimes they obviously don't adhere to it, but the reason they have that is for exact shit like this where you just got crazy people that think they're journalists all of a sudden and they're just like, oh man, I'm a super investigative guy, I found him, and it's like, well, you just ruined somebody's life.
Yeah,
good job, anonymous Reddit asshole.
Yeah, the Reddit logic would be like, there was a guy standing right next to that guy, so he must have been a part of it. There were 3 people there. Half-Life 3 confirmed. And it always goes back to that or something.
Always
But I think
Half-Life 3.
The point. It sounds like the point that you're trying to make is that people, when they all get like angry and scared, they make dumb decisions.
Yeah.
And the internet, while I think the spread of information is important and vital to progress, I also think that it shows that we show our true colors now. Like
Yes.
we can't hide. We
Yes.
can't hide from ourselves.
Yeah.
Like we're now
That's exactly my
that's-
point. That's exactly it. I think it was great to watch all this unfold on social media and the free exchange and how the gunfight at MIT unfolded pretty much live on Twitter well before anybody could get into it, from people on the ground there with phones in hand tweeting it. And that was great and that was awesome. And that shows that social media does have this huge power in the free exchange, like you said, of information, but also there's a definite downside to it. And I think it was really, really shown in the whole, oh, this random Arab guy must be it. Oh, never mind. Sorry, we ruined your entire
That's
life.
going to happen with any news media outlet. It
Well,
happened.
yeah, it did it with the
CNN so many
Post.
times.
It did it with the Post. Yeah, the Post did it. But the Post
I mean,
is just a
no one,
rag.
nothing's perfect. I'd rather have the freedom of Reddit with no one monitoring and censoring it, and occasionally shit may happen. It's better to have the freedom there. And sometimes instances happen than someone going, "No, fuck you, take that off right now, delete that shit."
Yeah.
It's the only thing differentiating it from the mainstream media.
Well, it causes us to come to conclusions that we need to come to a lot quicker. And so now, like, it's been a week now. What, 2 weeks? It's been a week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
A week
Been
since
2
the
weeks.
apprehension.
And then it's already yesterday's news, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Like, there's a time to mourn and there's a time to be, like, sad. And, but like,
Don't
if we
dwell
just
on
keep watching images of it over and over and over and over and over, instead of, like, taking our dog for a walk
it. Yeah.
or going to go the shit, I'm just saying, like, maybe we shouldn't live in denial, but wallowing in it seems, and this isn't new, this isn't like a new observation, but
Don't worry, there's already
She's-
Boston Marathon conspiracy websites out
Oh,
there.
God. Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
saw
there
some of
are.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, did
Yeah.
Chiz, I linked you to the girl who converted her One Direction fan page into
Oh, yeah.
a
That's a little creepy.
what's I can't say the guy's name.
I don't know his
And
name.
it's
Don't ask me.
They call him Jahar or Jakar. Oh shit.
By the way, who fucked up really bad when they were saying they were from Chechnya, and everybody's like, "Oh, they're from the Czech Republic, man." You know.
I think
It
I
was
think
a big one.
well, a lot of people did. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't understand that Chechnya isn't in the Czech Republic.
I don't know how you do that.
I didn't know that, but I never said it was in the Czech Republic, so I'm not ashamed.
Yeah, I don't know where Chechnya is, but I know, hey, that's not the Czech Republic.
I think it's just north of Turkey. It's in Russia. It's just north
It's
of
in
Turkey.
Russia, but yeah.
Just northeast of Turkey. I think.
East Europe area, you know.
Well, we're really showing our true colors here, guys.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
well, you know, geographically speaking, they're
we should
right
just
next to
switch
each
back
other.
to Bitcoin
From the
and talk about cryptocurrencies.
there
Like
you
that,
go.
Hutch?
Well, no, I don't. Have we already had the discussion? Is Russia an Asian country or a European country?
It's a Eurasian
both.
country.
It's a Eurasian. Okay, you just
both.
blew my fucking mind. So it is now. Russia is Is it the only country that has?
It's split in
like,
half.
It's bi-continent. It has two continents, or is there any other country that can say that it's part this and part that?
Well,
Is that just?
Australia is a country and a continent.
Yeah.
But that's
But
not
that's
the
not
same
what I'm talking
thing.
about.
Yeah.
Like usually, like in
Russia
France.
also reaches all the way over to right where Alaska is. Does that mean that part of it's North America? You know. But yes, it is like the only one I think of that is half Asia, half Europe.
Because it's huge.
But I think
fucking
most people will
huge.
say it's Europe. Most people will say it's
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I try
That's
to
where
have
all
this.
their cities are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Russia is a European country then, right?
Parts of it are. It has.
See,
Asi-
this
it
is
has
what I
Asian.
mean. I'm
it
so
has,
confused by this. I'm looking for answers.
but
Katie,
it has.
are you
It
looking
has.
this up?
It has. Yeah. There you go, Katie.
Yeah.
Do your job. It has.
Oh,
It has
Jesus.
Asian. It has Asian political interest though.
Oh my God.
Katie,
I can't. You're getting me in trouble with this. I don't like.
is she
no
mad
one's
at me?
getting in trouble.
Katie, are you
No,
mad
no,
at me?
no,
I
no,
feel like
no.
I'm in trouble. What did I do?
Can I get a heart?
Somebody says Turkey, and I think that's actually right. I think it's part Asia, part Eastern Europe.
Turkey?
Oh,
Yeah.
Turkey is.
I think so. Some people are saying in the chat, and I think that's true.
Or were they saying Chechnya is part of Turkey?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
See, now I'm showing the limitations of my compartmentalized human brain. I need to only think of things as one thing or another.
Yeah.
As soon as you start mixing too many things, I'm like,
Well, they're involved in a lot of...
And that's why Lefty's racist. What?
No. Please don't propagate that, you bastard. Well, they're involved in European politics a lot, but they also have Asian political interests because if China and North Korea start exchanging nuclear weapons, Russia's got to worry about that because they're like,
Russia's
hey, we got people there.
Is Russia a part of the European Union? No, right? Or are they?
I don't
As far as
know.
So.
I don't know.
I don't even know what. No, their currency isn't.
We have the internet. Why are we not just looking this up?
We have a producer.
Yeah. Fact check.
And she's got 2
over
monitors now, which is pretty cool.
I do.
Get your shit together.
You got 2 monitors. All
What am I
right.
looking up now?
I don't know.
I don't know anymore. We just
Real
decided
bad.
we're
I'm
going
still
to
on
conduct a
the-
geology course right now on the show.
You need to look up how to have grown men act like grown men instead of children. If you could
What are
Google that
those?
real quick.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long search.
What are these grown
Whoa.
men parameters?
And yeah, don't put me in your box. Can't,
I won't conform
You want to
to
cage
man.
me? You want to cage me in? You want to cut me down?
yeah. I think our generation is going to be a generation of man children. Like, I am a
Oh,
total
yeah.
man child.
It
Are you
already
guys
is.
man childs? Man children?
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
How does that go away? How do we get rid of that?
It doesn't.
Fight a
Doesn't?
major war, maybe?
Yeah, no shit.
Child.
I
I
know,
think that's
fuck
really
that.
it. That'll hit the reboot.
I'd
button
rather
if
be
you
a
go to
man
war.
child than go fight a major war.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Man child.
I don't think you can be a man child after you've just served like 2 years in Iraq or something like that.
No, if you're a Navy SEAL, you're not a man child. You're not. You're just.
No, they won't even let you go through training if you're a man child when you go in.
They'll
You
look
already
at you.
have to be
They'll
dead
tell you. They'll be
inside.
like, "You're a bitch,"
Yeah.
and then
We're
Yeah.
gonna rip the fun out of you.
Well, sometimes people can pull like a Nicolas Cage in The Rock, because I had a friend.
Ah.
I had a friend. Yeah, but I'm just going back to
Okay.
yep. I had a friend who was lots of people dismissed him because he was real smart and real funny and real outgoing, but he was also tough as shit. Like, and a lot of us didn't know that in high school because he became a ranger. And I met like all of his ranger friends, and like they even came and said like we took one look at him at first and we were just like, there's no fucking way this guy's gonna cut it. And then he hacked it, man. He was a full-on Army Ranger in the same division as like the guys that were in Somalia for Black Hawk Down for like what actually happened. Oh, we're gonna black bar. So
Oh,
okay.
shit.
All right. Well, on the other side of the break, Chiz, what do you?
Half-Life 3 news.
Half-Life 3 news.
No,
like
I do
and
want to
favorite for
say
Half-Life 3
I do
news.
want to say something because Hutch brought it up. I want to give my little idea, but yeah,
Okay. All right. And then can we talk about gun control?
of course.
Gun control legislation? Because
Did
did we talk about that last time?
No, because the legislation failed while we were gone.
Yeah, there was voting in the Senate on amendments to a gun bill, and one of the the amendments that a lot of people were pushing for, closing
didn't-
supposed loopholes in background checks, didn't pass, and everybody, Obama pissed his pants about it. And,
Oh, yeah.
And so we're going to talk about that on the other side of the break. More, That's Not Why You Called. I thank you all for hitting the like button while we are at break. We'll be right back. Don't go change it.
Racist asshole.
You son of a...
That's not why you called. Thursdays, 7 p.m. Central. That's not why you called.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about Russia and Asia.
We were thinking about the geography and stuff like that.
Were you guys? Is that what you guys were arguing about?
We were arguing. We were discussing.
I was just saying it's not exactly a fine line. It's pretty fuzzy.
Okay, because I saw Katie. She was like looking at pissed. I was like, what the hell?
What? No.
No. It's not.
What
Oh dear.
What are you doing? What the hell? Okay. What? You're.
Gun control, huh? Gun
The
control.
music was, no, I want to say my thing real quick. All right, I don't know if I talked about my Steambox idea with Valve.
No.
I think I saw it on Twitter. Please hit us with it.
I may have said it on Twitter. Okay, you know the biggest thing when it comes to launching a new, the hardest thing about the games industry is if you're releasing a new piece of hardware. Like Xbox 360 just started making their money off of the initial investment like 2 years ago or something like that. Mm-hmm. So wouldn't it be very smart if Valve came out with a Steambox and said, "Oh yeah, here it is," and preloaded it comes with Half-Life 3, Left 4 Dead 3, and Portal 3 on it. And you get it early. Like, they'll release the games eventually, but it's preloaded on the Steambox. Go ahead, buy the Steambox. Would that not kill and sell units like that?
I'm sure they probably thought of that.
I would buy 2.
Yeah, that would be...
know.
But you see, wouldn't they have to be secretive about the development of all those games?
I really think Valve is very good at those kind of secrets.
That's a hard market to break into, though, man, because they're like giants on PC, so does it really suit their needs right now to try and jump into the console war?
But they are.
Okay. They've already announced for sure they are making a console that's not PC?
There's the Steambox, which they haven't talked anything about it, but they are going into the console department via whether it's a small computer or something. And they've also leased, I don't know how it works, another company is making the Piston, which was at CES, and it's a little tiny modular computer that will run Steam Linux on it. So there's going to be a market for these things coming
So
out.
it's just something you plug into your TV and it has an Ethernet cord and you can plug a keyboard and a mouse into, but it's tiny? That's the idea?
The one that we know about the Piston is modular. So like if you want to upgrade your hard drive, you can pull it out, do that, upgrade.
But the Piston fits in like your hand, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's real small, but it's still modular. I mean, I was talking about the Raspberry Pi earlier today. If you don't know what that is, it's a $35 computer. It's this big. You just plug in your power, 2 USBs, and an HDMI, and you can run Linux on it and shit like that. So I want to. Steam hasn't announced what they're doing in that market, but they have announced a Steam Box, their own platform.
I hadn't even. You're paying more attention to that than I am.
So Bitcoin, Touch, how do you feel about
it's so over
economic
my head,
theory. Let's talk about it. Let's right here.
No.
We did our geology lesson for the day. Let's talk about some damn econ biatches.
No, we were talking about gun control.
Yeah. So while we were gone, again, was this the same week as the Boston stuff? I think.
Yeah.
Like
it was the week after, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was the week after
right,
because it was after the fallout of the Boston.
No, it was like 2 days. It was Thursday.
It was shortly
and then
Yeah, okay. And so now correct me if I'm wrong. The bill wasn't up for voting. There was Senate votes on amendments to the bill, if I remember correctly.
It was an amendment.
The bill still has to be introduced for voting for being passed. Mm-hmm. They were just voting on proposed amendments to carve it up or add or remove things, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so a lot of provisions didn't pass, and people are up in arms about the background checks.
Can't wait to get into this.
Get into it then. Get on with your bad self.
No, because you're the one against it, so I want to hear what your point is on it.
Well, against what? There were a lot of things.
Are you against the background? I'm just going to talk the background checks. Are you against the proposals that were amended into that bill for the background checks?
What were they exactly?
Just that.
How can you feel fiercely one way or the other if you didn't?
Well, because because I looked at other things. There were other amendments. There was a stricter ban on
I think the
assault
background
rifles
checks just expanded to online and gun shows.
Right, but I thought you already did that. Kyle told me, and he's a guy that buys a lot of guns, that's a misnomer. That you do have to submit to a background check when you buy guns at gun shows and online.
Not
you do.
all of them, though.
Not all of them? Oh, I don't know. Maybe there is. But what was there an aspect of?
Probably depends on the state that you live in, doesn't it?
Oh, and it was also to limit, I think, buying of people that were if you were diagnosed clinically that you had an issue, you cannot.
No, yeah, I have an issue with that. I have an issue with that. Yeah.
Really? You have an issue with that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they're not doctors. They didn't. Because here's the
No,
thing.
but if someone's already certified them as clinically sick, whatever it
clinically
is.
sick, what?
Well,
I've been diagnosed as depressed, as clinically depressed.
Sure.
As having post-traumatic stress disorder. I've been on antidepressants. Does that mean I can't own a gun for the rest of my life? Does that mean I can't own a gun for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years?
Well, I don't know the specifics.
But you see, that's my
Depressed
point. That's my
category.
point. My point is, I am not against an honest discussion and an honest approach to gun control. I am not against closing background check loops, even though I believe that's just kind of a straw man, because they're proposed in reaction to crimes committed by people that more often than not.
It's a step forward.
It's a step towards what, though? But anyway.
An honest conversation about those things would require an honest conversation about depression, which this country is not ready to have, I don't think.
Yes, and also I think in this instance, talking about these proposed changes, I don't think there's been enough time to research and have studies done by actual people that understand psychiatry and the psyche of clinically insane or whatever people, and say, okay, these people are more likely to be a danger to themselves or others, and thus they should be precluded, or they should have to jump through extra hoops to get a gun, just because of problems in their brain. And I don't think there's been enough of that. I just think it seems like an ultimate reaction of, if you're crazy, you can't own a gun. Well, then define crazy, because it's a law. There has to be a law.
Well, there's a difference between someone who's psychotically depressed and shows antisocial behavior to the point where they're actually hurting people or themselves, and then there's someone who is suffering a very different kind of depression, which is equally real. But I agree. Like, you can't just take a word. Like, my fear, and I think I share the same fear with Lefty here, but if you were to say, all people who are X can't get a gun, that doesn't, whatever that word is, mentally depressed, ill, bipolar, mentally ill, God.
I'm trying to pick the most vague term that covers depression.
Sure, yeah. I'm not getting mad at you for saying that, but but that's the logic. But you're being realistic about it. That's the logic that is used for those kind of classifications, and you're treading on some pretty shaky ground on that one, because I've known lots of people who were bipolar, for example, and some people I've never known anyone who is bipolar that actually would get a gun and go kill people. They just have rapid mood swings. It just happens very quickly. So that's a fucking, I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about guns anymore.
I don't blame Reagan.
I don't think you can't. I'm not saying you can't do those things. I'm just saying, let's be honest here. This is all because of Newtown. This is all Newtown and the Dark Knight guy. These are reactionary measures, and I'm not against having a discussion about, let's talk about the mental health issue and what makes people more of a danger. More of a danger.
The mental health thing is more of an issue than we got to get guns out of people's arms. If Reagan had not fucked up so bad and just said, "Fuck all, cut all the funding for this, let the sick people out." We wouldn't have these kind of issues on our hands here.
But wait! It wasn't former mental patients that flew planes into building or bombed Boston or most people that were let out of mental institutions. That was in California, wasn't it? That was during his time as That was during his time as governor, not his time as president. Yeah. But most of the people that they let out of mental institutions ended up in big cities like San Francisco or Santa Cruz, and they end up with substance abuse problems a lot of the times. Yeah. So they're not out there killing people as much as people think. Most of those most people that escape. Now it sounds like I don't know enough about this, but
they're using that as a scapegoat for the amendment. It was the whole point of it was background checks for the gun show thing. Maybe Kyle's right, but I don't think so. I'm not saying he's not wrong. He would know, but I still think there's places you can buy.
If there's loopholes, I'm not opposed to calling.
Otherwise, why would they put that in the
exactly? There's no point in putting it if it's sort of legal.
Because they're
padding the bill. I guess you could say that's a justification for it. But they're using the mental state of humans. That's the reason they're putting this in.
But I
forgot
thought
what I was
crime
gonna
was
say.
going down in this country.
I don't know.
I thought
That's what I was
crime has been going down for years and years and
It
years,
has
and
been.
yet,
It's just
and yet, when you
like Lefty said, are reactionary.
That's a lot of reaction. And here's the thing, too.
Crime has been going down.
Not a lot of people talk about this. The reason a lot of these amendments didn't pass, because they did have a majority vote on the background check amendment.
Yes.
They did have a majority vote on that. The reason it's not included now in the bill, is because the sponsors of the bill, those pompous motherfuckers, said, well, enough people are going to want to close this background check thing, so we can agree to rules that says we need a more than simple majority vote to add these amendments to the bill. The reason they did that was because they didn't want anti-gun control amendments to get added to the bill. They said, well, they're not going to be able to muster enough support for some of these anti-gun control legislation amendments that they want. So we're going to agree to these more stringent voting rules. And then they got bit in the ass by them. And then Obama's pissing his pants because everybody. Well, what the fuck? What do you think was going to happen? You had the majority vote. By the rules, you had it. You agreed to pompous. You, in your pompous, dickheadish ways, were like, well, we can get a supermajority, or blah, blah, blah. And then you didn't. You got kicked in the ass by it. Well, guess what? That sucks. And here's the other thing. Here's the one thing they wanted to keep from passing. If one state licenses concealed carry, and you have a license in that state to conceal carry, they wanted to make it legal, or they wanted to force the other states that do license conceal carry to honor your license from, like, let's say if you go from Alabama, I don't know, to Mississippi, let's say. They want Alabama to honor Mississippi's concealed carry license if Alabama licenses concealed carry. And they didn't want that.
I don't know, man. That's so tough.
Well, but
that's
here's
so
the thing.
tough. That's so complicated.
No, it's not complicated, because you have a perfect analog in your wallet right now. Have you ever gone on a road trip?
I don't want people. What's up?
Have you ever gone on a road trip?
Yes.
Across state lines?
Yes.
Have you had to get a new driver's license in each new state?
No, but I am not, like, my car is not built to destroy people. So, like,
your car's a huge ass mass going really fast, bro.
It can destroy people. It can destroy people. My car was not specifically built for the purpose of ending someone's life or harming them. It's meant for transportation. I'm just saying, I don't want dudes flying on planes with fucking guns and shit. I just don't. Like, I don't want people checking in a bunch of guns when I'm on a goddamn plane. I'm already horrified of planes enough. I gotta think about guns on a plane now. What?
At least it's not snakes on a plane. Don't worry about snakes on a plane.
They already took away. They were going to retract that you could use 2-inch blades, bring those back onto planes now, like foldable 2-inch knives. Really small ones, not like the one you got. Ones that if you push in, they're gonna fold in on your hand.
Okay.
After the Boston stuff, they took that away. It's not in anymore.
Well, you can already carry, like, it's weird that you can carry a lighter on a plane.
Yeah, I don't understand how that works. It's like I can set my shirt on fire and put a giant fire
sure,
in
yeah.
here.
Yeah, because fire on an airplane isn't serious at all. That's
we won't explode or anything with fucking.
There's jet fuel everywhere.
And you can't bring a fucking Zippo lighter, but you can bring a Bic lighter or something.
But we're all horrified of each other, and that's the point. Like, that's the big. I think that's the bigger point of the conversation, is that we're all horrified of each other, and I don't know if that's for very good reason.
I don't know. The natural state of man is a war of all against all.
Yeah, but
Hobbes, motherfucker.
Yeah, but look at a baby. Look at a baby. The only thing a baby wants is to be loved, man. Just wants to
Have you
nuzzle
seen Lord of the Flies?
No,
though?
it just wants to eat and shit. That's all it wants to do.
Say, baby
and
wants
cry.
to freaking suck on the boob and sleep. That's all it wants.
Wow, that's kind of all I want too. That's kind of all I want. I just want to suckle on a teat and then just kind of just drift off to sleep and be cuddled.
I'm for some gun control. Are you, Lefty? Or do you think, like, we should be able to have, like, machine guns?
What's an assault rifle? Define assault rifle for me.
I don't know enough about guns to speculate.
That's all you say. We want to ban assault rifles. Well, what's an assault rifle? You have to.
I didn't say I wanted to ban assault rifles.
He just said gun control.
I know.
He didn't even say assault rifle.
There should be some regulation on that.
We have to talk about. I mean, if you want to talk about gun control, this is a facet of gun control. The way our system works is I have to know what the government is going to do or able to do in response to my actions. That is the basis of our government, of our justice system.
Yeah, but you're not part of a well-regulated militia, my friend. That part was written into the Constitution specifically for a well-regulated militia. How many well-regulated militias do you see?
I'm a well-regulated militia. I'm a one-man militia.
That doesn't count. I trust you with a gun. I do. I trust you with a gun.
I don't even trust myself with a gun. I don't own a gun. No, and I probably never. I probably never will. I do. I have a plastic gun. I got a Glock. That's fake.
Oh, Jesus, scared the shit out of me.
Katie hates it when I do this.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, dear, you're going to get the whole podcast in trouble now because someone's going to get their feelings.
I'm ending this show now, motherfucker.
That's how I'm going to end the show. The show's over.
Oh, shit.
No, but high capacity magazines. What's high capacity?
I disagree. Like, I don't think that there should be. I don't think that there's a really big difference between a 30-round clip and a 45-round clip if you can just reload real fast. Like, I get that logic and I back that logic, but at the same time, I don't know if I want a 60 or a 70. So it's like you feel like you have to draw the line somewhere.
I'll say this:
somewhere.
If police departments are still allowed to maintain special operations groups, like in Boston, guys, body armor, AR-15s with all the holographic sights and the grips and the hollow point bullets and the huge double clip mags. If local police are still allowed to have paramilitary units, I think I should be allowed to have an AR-15.
Well, then you should form a well-regulated militia.
I am a well-regulated militia.
Start the revolution, man. But I'm just saying, like, as it stands now, there are a lot of people that are really upset about the idea of any gun control, but they're not a part of any well-regulated militia. They're not organized. They're just generally
How do you know? What is
paranoid.
a well-regulated militia? What is that?
It's a well-regulated militia.
Oh,
it's like a pretty descriptive.
Oh,
it's a pretty descriptive phrase. There's no regulation for some guy who's just paranoid that every government agent wants to take his.
How do you know they didn't mean the
guns.
regulation of the knowing when to shoot and when not to shoot? Isn't that regulation? Isn't that a form of regulation?
When I think of the phrase well-regulated militia, I just think of like organized. And I mean, if you want to look at the NRA as a well-regulated militia, that's kind of
bunch
scary.
of crazies. Stop it.
That's kind of scary. That's more of a political organization than anything else.
Too, is that when you try to preach rationality and even skepticism when it comes to gun control, you've got the NRA just fucking everything up because they're just there's a bunch of batshit crazies that are like just people saying stupid ass things, and it's like, oh my god.
Well, that's all politics, and that's all politics. Yeah. So that's part of them. I'm just saying, if there's going to be a well-regulated militia, well, where the fuck is it? Are they all hiding in the? They're all hiding in the mountains with like bomb shelters.
But what about the other part of that amendment too? The right of the people to keep and bear arms.
I hear that, but that Constitution was written before things like ARs and did they have assault rifles at the time of the No, that didn't. Automatic rifles.
Change the Constitution, then pass an amendment, not law, not legislation, not federal code. Change the Constitution. Then I got nothing. If you change the Constitution with an amendment,
see your logic. I see your logic too, though. I see your logic too, though, because if the police are allowed to carry something like an M16 or I don't know what kind of guns is it? 44 Magnum, a Glock.
They can have hollow point bullets. I should be able to have them too.
I understand that frustration.
No one needs hollow points.
I understand that frustration too, but like there's got to be a line. There's got to be a line somewhere. I don't know if that's a 45-round clip or 60-round clip, but
I got extended mags and sleight of hand. Come at me, bro. Yeah, I use my perks inefficiently because I have extended mags. I don't need sleight of hand. I could open up that perk slot for something else.
That's a bullshit logic. I'll use extended mags with sleight of hand. I don't care. I want a huge clip. I don't want to reload it fast. Boom.
All right, that's
not bullshit logic.
You play COD differently.
Wings of Redemption.
Frickin' Vonderhaar. What a douche, right? Right, Hutch?
For making that combination even possible.
Yeah, what an a-hole. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I shit on David Vonderhaar apparently in your mind.
David Vonderhaar is my friend.
I know he is. And seriously, if you ever talk to Vonderhaar and you're like, there was a guy that was kind of a real asshole to you. He's sorry and he would like to meet you and buy you a beer or 5.
I'm staying out of all that. That's the whole point.
You wouldn't get drunk with me and Vonderhaar? You're a dick.
Probably not.
Dude, he won't even play games with
I wouldn't trust myself in that situation.
Yeah, he wouldn't even play games with us.
He doesn't even play games with us.
Yeah.
You think I'm asshole Hutch now? No way. You don't want to get drunk with me, man. That's why I don't get drunk. It gets weird.
All right, well then whatever it is you do to inebriate yourself. Is inebriation solely limited to alcohol?
I smoke a lot of cigarettes. This is getting weird. Can we change
No,
the
I'm
topic?
just wondering the word. I'm curious.
Hutch, this is an intervention.
Yes,
Oh,
Hutch,
my
you-
God.
Hutch, you've been-
Then where's my
you've heard
family?
of
I
all
don't
of us.
trust you guys.
Whoa!
Can't hear the message from
Wow,
someone
you
you
can't
trust.
even trust your co-host.
Yeah, it's strictly alcohol.
It's strictly alcohol?
Yes.
Good job,
okay.
Katie. Thank you.
Thanks for diffusing that one, Katie.
Yeah.
So do you guys all want to get together and fight later, or what's up? What's going on?
With our
2v1?
wieners? With our wangs?
With our keyboards,
Okay.
friendship, video games. It all comes back around.
Friendship video games? Okay.
He just said he doesn't trust us. And
After
then he
this,
goes,
I'm
"You wanna
getting
play video
McDonald's.
games?"
Never trust
What?
anyone.
You're getting
never
McDonald's.
trust-
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a 20-piece chicken nugget and I'm gonna down that shit. 'Cause I'm
It's gonna
hungry.
make you gassy, Katie. How do you feel about
That's
that?
not gonna make me gassy.
McDonald's
Katie, do your
makes
farts
everyone
smell?
gassy.
I have a vesting
No, it
interest in
doesn't.
knowing this. Do your farts smell?
How often do you fart?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
I
Whoa.
fart a lot.
Question.
Girls don't fart.
No.
We
No.
toot.
I was in college. I was sitting in my apartment with a girl at the time, and she was like, "Let's go outside. I want to smoke a cigarette." I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "Let's just go outside." And I'm like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" She's like, "I told you." I was like, "Okay, fucking fine. Go outside, smoke your damn cigarette."
The only two times I've ever heard Liz fart is when I got her to laugh too hard. Like she was laughing really hard, and it came out like a. It was just totally unignorable, and we both laughed real hard at that one.
Well,
So
you
I'll
got-
agree that girls don't fart as much as guys do, but you guys hold it in too much. You should
Yeah,
just
you
let it
gotta
out.
Let it fly.
Yeah,
Let it
just
fly.
Let it out.
Sometimes
Okay.
it just doesn't happen. I don't know.
You know what that
don't
means?
know.
You're not getting enough fiber. You need more fiber in your diet.
One more
You know, it's
McDonald's.
funny
Don't
is
tell
that-
me about nutrition, sir.
Yeah.
What, are you making
fair
fun of my
enough.
liquid diet now?
No.
Yo, look, motherfucker.
I thought Chiz
I know
was
somebody-
on a liquid diet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Chiz is. Somebody actually tweeted, hashtag that's not why you called, or not hashtag that's not why you called, hashtag TNWYC. Somebody was like, Chiz looks like he's lost a lot of weight. You look good.
Yeah, all right, buddy. You have lost like 20 pounds, have you not? In like 2 months, Matt Damon
Not
from Courage Under Fire. He had to lose a shit ton of weight for that, like real quick.
What was it? The one with-
Christian Bale from The Machinist.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
he went insane.
Yeah,
That was
yeah, he's so skinny.
Unhealthy.
He looked awful and skinny.
Yeah. Right?
Skinny
Dude,
dudes
that's-
are skinny dudes are pieces of shit.
Only thing worse is a skinny
Yeah.
dude with a beard. Fuck those people.
Yeah, right?
I just heard a Tosh stand up where he was like people made fun of him for being skinny, and his delivery was way better. But he was like, "Really, America? You're not too big?
You're
Is there,
not-
is there something in your mouth right now, America?" And he started doing the Tosh thing, and it was really good. And I felt vindicated.
I wouldn't rag on you for being skinny.
Vindicated.
All right, Dashboard Confessional.
Oh god. There we go. Now they're talking about crappy.
Vince
bands.
slash Sid win.
Black bar of death.
Okay. All right, Katie
My hopes
is
are so high that your looks can't kill me. You never listened to Dashboard Confessional?
No,
man.
I listen to
Really?
men. I listen
Good
to male
shit, man.
music.
You listen to
from
men, what, moan and groan? What do you?
Yeah.
What is men?
I don't know. Just grunting stuff. I don't
What does
know.
it mean?
Maybe that wasn't music. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to end the show. Katie's getting us out of here. She's giving us the black bar of death. Everybody blame Katie. You can tell her at Little Miss Katie, Kaity. I'm just kidding. Go tell her she's
Hashtag blame Katie.
because she's
Hashtag blame
very
Katie.
beautiful. Anyway, this is the end of That's Not Why You Call, the inaugural episode, first ever. You have witnessed history, and I don't know where it's going to go from here, but we're going to put a lot of work into it, and hopefully you all enjoyed the show and will continue to enjoy the show from here on out for however long it lasts until the epic breakup and then the inevitable reunion tour.
Reunion.
Reunion
I'm
tours
already looking
are the
forward
best.
to it.
All right.
Slow clap for the producer doing a good job.
Good
today.
job, Katie.
Slow clap.
Good job,
Slow clap.
Katie.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, we are
Yeah.
going to get out of here. Thank you, Chiz. Thank you, Hutch, for as always being here, being a great show. Katie on the working the boards, doing a great job. We give her crap, but she does a very good job. But anyway, guys, that's
board?
our time. We
You
gotta
give
get
her
out
crap.
of here. I do.
We
give
have a
her crap.
board.
Yeah, we do have a board. I have a board. You don't have a board. Anyway,
I have this.
that's our time. We got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. We hope you enjoyed. Next week, same time, Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here. That's Not Why You Called from now on. Thank you guys for joining. We hope you enjoyed. We are out.
Racist faggot.
Wow.